Check, check, check. 1 2 1 2. What's up, everybody? What's crack a lacking? Boy, oh boy. Well, hey, man, I gave her fair warning. What an interesting time we live in. Dude, could you imagine? It all boils down to simple, good old fashioned abandonment issues, daddy issues. That's what it is. This is the most Freudian shit. This is more Freudian than Freud himself, dude. This is really something special. We're going to get into it. Just a friendly reminder that this is not a test. Let's go.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system. This is not a test. Announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all. This is not a test. May God be with you all. This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system. May God be with you. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn.
Wow. Jeez, what a song, huh? How you guys feeling out there? I feel pretty okay. Still can't sleep for shit, but what can you expect? Sorry for the train noises. Your boy lives right next to the train tracks. What can you do? It's cost effective. What's up, Grain? Good to see you. Cheese is in the house. What's up, my dude? Hopefully my chat doesn't fuck up again today. I do have the link pinned. If anybody's got the fucking cojones to come up here and have a conversation, you're welcome to it. Boy, oh boy. Hey, there's Summer. I was hoping you heard the song. I most certainly thought of you whenever I was searching for a decent version of it. I know that dragged on for a little bit. That's why I started a few minutes early. What the fuck is going on? My name is Sinner. Thank you so much for being here. Boy, oh boy. I think we've kicked a beehive of daddy issues with old Miss Turner over there. She has lost her fucking mind. And just before anybody gets themselves sensitive or, uncomfortable, we will be discussing in great detail today Miss Turner and how miserable of a man she is. I think. Well, she says she's a lady. I see no signs of lady. I see nothing but gruff, mean, not very smart. Anyways, we know all of this. But before you get yourselves in a bunch, I'm responding to this water buffalo not taking a photograph of my father off of her community wall. I said please. I did. I was raised properly with by people who actually cared for me, unlike her. So it's a rough life. It's a rough life. But as much as she, lives professionally, in fact, because she gets paid for it, she lives such a life that, just makes her think that she's somebody. She's the bully, and all the projection from her on all of us, Mrs. fucking make everybody feel uncomfortable over there. Like, what are we doing here? The bitch doesn't make me feel uncomfortable. I'm just disgusted by her. And if you're not disgusted by her, I don't know what we're doing here. So she refused to take the photograph of my father down. In kind, I told her, hey, what's good for the goose is good for the crackhead. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to be bullied by someone who didn't graduate middle school and hurts their own family. It's just, I tell you what, man, it ain't never going to happen. So I responded in kind. It turns out her pops, Rodney, abandoned her family very young. It's very sad, actually. Just using Google alone, she's a sad bag. That's what's going on here. Her history is just as sad as you would expect. As a result, we have a big, stupid, sad person that doesn't take care of herself, and she self-medicates her sadness with the pain of just us, just normal people around here on YouTube. It's unacceptable. So there's that. If anybody, I made sure that I brought double extra today. If anybody needs a bag of dicks, there's plenty. So just let me know. Holler at your boy. Let's see. Let me get rid of this fire. It's a bit ominous. You gotta admit. There we go. Let's get some lemons up in this bitch. There we go. How are you guys? How you guys doing? I noticed that you must have seen my new video, because that shit's crack popping, dude. Anyways, somewhere along the way, QB's upset that I showed that her father abandoned the family, which is weird. I mean, he drove her off the road. He abandoned. You know what? And then I realized, holy shit, dude. Holy shit, map of native burial grounds. So we may be dealing with some poltergeist shit. Not only is it possible, I mean, you can't subtract the crack and the lack of education from this situation, but are we dealing with an actual paranormal situation with Queen Bee? Queen Sleaze? We may be. She may be possessed by the spirits of unhappy Native Americans, and they want her pasty ass off of their grave sites. So that's a whole nother level to it. How fun is that? That sort of makes sense. Maybe that's what was in her dad Rodney's heart when he abandoned the family. Maybe it wasn't maybe it wasn't just because he didn't love her. It could be because, he felt the presence of this burial ground, and he was like, his body, just like the opposite side of a magnet, just forced him out of the situation. Either way, shout out Rodney. May you rest in peace, bud. But the real question is, why is Deborah, still live, in the same town as you, Queen Bee, but she doesn't want anything to do with you? What's going on in your family? And then it made me wonder, holy shit, dude. The story she made up of me as a little kid, like weird shit happening? My goodness, what if that was projection? And maybe it's even worse than we thought, And she's gone on to say that my family doesn't love me. Well, they most certainly do. I mean, we discuss it over dinner often. See, that's the thing, dude. Everything is an agenda. If there's not some loser like me out here pointing it out, then it just doesn't get pointed out. So, but like the whole idea that, your family doesn't even love you, that's all projection, because this is true of her. This is what I've realized. Holy shit. And then her poor aunt, Kari Jo, man, she stepped up and raised her like her own kid. And then may she rest in peace. And whenever she passed, it only took broken down Becky just a few years to turn everything that this woman worked so hard for her entire life. She was so beloved in her community. I mean, she was known for gardening. She always had good advice. She spoke about crackhead Becky as if she was her own. I mean, really nothing bad to say about this lady at all. Home fucking run, dude. She did everything a good person should do. And then it only took a few short years before old broken down Becky turned her whole entire house, everything she worked hard for, into a trap house, into an actual crack house, dude, where the feds came and kicked in the door. But I think, this is my hunch. I think her problems happened way earlier. We're talking serious abandonment issues. We're talking obvious daddy issues, mommy issues. I mean, still in the same town, it won't have a thing to do with her. So it's terrifying. I think and there is some value to this to understand where these terrible people from YouTube actually come from. Like the equation and, the simple timeline of their existence on this planet. It truly tells the story. And this is something that breaks all the masks. It's just like a look behind the curtain of how ridiculous this place really is. This is a person who makes sometimes tens of thousands of dollars just from super chats and gifted memberships. So she has all of these people suckered into believing that she's this when she's really that. It's more than just beef. It's more than just beef at this point. This has become investigative journalism. And smirk and giggle all you want. But as I write about this, as I intend on getting it published as well. So, I mean, what the fuck are we doing here? This is the weirdest shit ever. The weirdest shit ever. So also, before anybody's like, oh my God, he's going real life, man, some of you have no idea how real this fucking life can be. So let me just show you. Let me show you what this woman hit a hot rock and then thought this was a good post. Like, this is how she's trolling me. My father hasn't even been buried yet. This is how she's trolling me. Deep dive on Predator Matzik and his 6 secrets of his dad. What is this? There are no 6 secrets. The only 6 secret is whatever happened to you in this world. I don't know what this world did to you, Rebecca, but it wasn't me, dude. You are the creepiest, most downtrodden, low-life person. I mean, does it get any worse than this? And this is how she makes a living. Also, please, somebody tell these people what an incel is, dude. For some reason, they don't understand what an incel is. I'm an asshole. It's different than, if you're looking for an incel, look no further than Brian, little B Tim, over there with a pacifier, an actual pacifier, like he's at a rave and it's fucking 1993. So before anybody's like, oh, of course this fucking crackhead deleted this already, but this is what we're dealing with here. This is what I'm dealing with. This is what we are dealing with. I mean, it really is we. I mean, nobody makes a crowd feel more awkward than this violent person, dude. It's triple out of control. Also, hey, QB, I heard you went into a Burnt Toast chat over there on Rumble, and she gave you the cold shoulder. Wouldn't even acknowledge that you were there. to the point you were like, okay, I'll leave before anybody's uncomfortable. You know what I got to say about that? Heh heh. Good, dude. Good. Maybe Burnt Toast regrets ever associating herself with such a gelatinous little Chuckles, Queen Chuckles over there. Queen Chuckles. I'm not playing the shit, dude. I'm not playing the shit with you. You're not gonna bully me. I don't negotiate with crackheads. It's not gonna happen. We're not the same type of person. You're more of a, small town, think you're a big shot type of person. And I'm a little worm on a big fucking hook in the city, dude. We're not the same. We're not anywhere near close to the same. Queen B be calling someone dude, they don't know what incel means. Trust me, dude. Incel, that means someone that can't get relations, like Bill Clinton would say. That's I don't fit that bill. Call me a prick. Call me, irrational. I'll take all of that. To some extent, it's all true. But incel, that's just not the right one. That's not the right one. The funny thing is, B. Tim is the perfect example of that. I mean, we should call him fucking B. Rogers, dude. He's the creepiest little slippery fucker there is. Hold on a second. I saw some milestones. Let me see here. What are we working with? Kimberlina's been a member for 4 months. Oh, I'm glad you like the music. Speaking of which, let me put something on in the background. Yeah, I'm still feisty. My throat's still fucked. But what can you do? I haven't made it out to much of the draft stuff. I've walked through it a couple times. But I've been just bumming. I've been laying around. I'm sick. Going through chat. What's up, everybody? Grain, Queen Bella. Thanks again. Awesome. My chat seems to be working for a change, dude. Fuck. The last couple live streams, it's been busted. What's up, Yankee Kyle? My dude. Michelle 420 has been a member for 10 months. Holy shit. What's up, Marlena? Good to see you. What else is going on? I hear there's all kinds of crazy shit going on. The streets are on fire. They're never on fire, by the way. That's what grifters on YouTube would say whenever they want some money. The streets are on shit. It's wild. It's crazy. Streets are on fire. It's never true. It's always so boring, dude. It's so boring. Lunatic Farmers in the house. What's up, friend? Oh, man, this YouTube is burning down. The jerks got demonetized. Dude, none of us are going to make it out of this, dude. They're taking all of our channels. You know what? Remember, I've always said that none of this should exist. I wasn't even kidding. And now, boy, I hope I didn't manifest that. But don't you worry your pretty little heads. No matter what happens to this channel, this motherfucker is going to find a way to go live and talk my shit. Believe that. I'll go full Molly Go Lightly and be walking around the grocery store eating fucking cannolis and fucking going live. Believe me. Until the mission is complete. See, there's always a plan B, a backup plan. Plan B. No comment. What's up? Cheese. Queen Bee, this is your life. Oh, dude, it's so bad. So have you guys seen the short video I made? Let's give that a go, in case you didn't. This is what's causing all the kerfuffle. This is what's causing all the... what other fucking idiocy? This is what's causing all the shenanigans. So let's have some belly laughs in the sadness of what Miss is over there. Well, excuse me. She is a bitter bee. I mean, seriously, it's so crazy. Just think about this for a second. Imagine if her mom or dad just passed away. And then I made a fucking live stream and called it, I'm going to tell you all the sick things about. What the fuck, dude? No. Hey, no. Nope, it's not going to happen. Everyone's like, well, you're just as bad at responding. Well, quite possibly. But you know what? Listen, your boy brought extra bags of dicks if you need them. That's all I have to say about that. There's no way. There's only one way to deal with a bully, and I've known this since fucking 2nd or 3rd grade. And if nobody ever taught you this, boy, I'll give you a life lesson. The only way to deal with a bully is to hit them as hard as you can. That's it. There's no other way. And really, it's cut and dry. It's cut and dry. with King Bert over there, what it is someone who is just incredibly fragile, not very smart, and then you add in the narcotics and the insanity of being a YouTuber and having so much smoke blown up your ass that like you think that you've accomplished something when really, like I've been saying, all of this could be gone tomorrow, and I expect it to be. I do. If the jerks get demonetized, dude, let's talk about a canary in a coal mine. We knew this was some fuckery was afoot when Burnt Toast got taken off of here. Fuck Burnt Toast, by the way, in case anybody forgot. But it was really funny. The QB's like, okay, I'll just leave. And shout out to the person that emailed me that. I don't rumble, I don't twitch or kick, I don't tick, I don't talk. I just fucking tube, dude. That's it. So like if it's happening somewhere else, I do appreciate you guys cluing me in. And some of you guys, so I get some of the most classic, actual old school screenshots. Some of them are upside down. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a whole vibe having a public email here on YouTube. Most people, it's not for the faint of heart. It really isn't. Sometime I'll cleverly put together some shit that I've got. It goes from menacing to so funny that you just can't stop laughing. Lots of videos of people falling down, linked. So just one more time, for if you're just coming in. So this is deep dive on Predator Massacre. Well, let's just dissect this, shall we? First of all, I'm not a predator. In fact, let's be witty here. She predicates that fact on this imaginary story that I'm stalking her fucking degenerate children. Simply not true. I don't give a fuck. My beef has always been with her. She wants to make it. I'll explain. Listen, your boy's gonna explain. I showed a police report in which it reflects that she left bruises upon her daughter's neck on Thanksgiving, the night before Thanksgiving. Of course, that's embarrassing for her. Fuck, dude, I would be so embarrassed too if there was like that, if I was that person. But that's who she is, okay? And I know this because the dad had to go to the to the police department, open a CPS file, and turn over photographs of his daughter's neck. So whenever I've told people that, and her response is, he's a predator, he's stalking my children. Well, no, that's just not true. And this whole pretend idea that a children's police report, and no, again, no. You're not going to fucking try. Hey, you're not going to upgrade reality here. That's not what's happening. We dwell in the facts, bitch. So, I mean, it was her police report. It was Fuzzy Nuts's police report. It was not in fact, there's a victim reference, but everything's redacted. There's no such thing as a kid's police report. You can't it doesn't happen. It's automatically redacted. There's no, what it was a police report reflecting that bruises upon the neck. The father of Rebecca's child had to go to the police department and open a CPS file. And since then, she's been fighting for visitations, dude. So you guys want to fucking play games? We'll play games. But a predator, no. Just no. That's ridiculous. Of course, my last name, probably my last name. I know everyone with my last name. Most of them just solid fucking people. None of them like the Turners, let me tell you. Nope. People that actually care about each other, an actual family. See, QB doesn't know about that. Remember the mommy issues, the daddy issues, abandonment. Dude, you know how fucking traumatic abandonment can be for a kid? So, I mean, that's what we're looking at here, man. You can call me Dr. Dave, Detective Dave. I don't give a fuck. Just don't call me late for dinner. You know what I mean? It continues. The 6 secrets of... She's talking about a man who's not even buried yet. You understand? You guys understand? This is the kind of shit you see on 2020 when something tragic happens, dude. You know what I mean? I'm not even kidding with you. This bitch is gonna make me famous. This is so despicable and should not be accepted, not only here on YouTube, but nowhere on earth. Nowhere on this beautiful blue fucking piece of rock floating in the middle of nowhere. Nowhere should this be. But let's continue. So sick dark secrets, like what in the tap? What is she talking about? Also, hey man, your father abandoned your family, forcing your poor Aunt Kari to raise you. The fuck? How are you gonna talk? What dark secrets, dude? I got your dark secret right here. I got your dark secret right here, Rebecca. Sick secret. The sick secret is your hard drive, which the feds really should investigate. Another sick secret is the hundreds of thousands of dollars that you've stolen from people here. Hopefully the IRS sorts that out. Who knows? It might be the IRS, ATF. Who knows at this point? A full career criminal, failed drug dealer, just trying to bully. Ma'am, I told you at the beginning of this, you're never gonna win it. You can't win an argument, let alone a battle, bitch. Also, I thought we were gonna play chess. Winner takes the other's channel. Do you know how to play chess? It looks like you're trying to. Remember? It looks like you're sitting over there chewing on checkers and everyone around you is playing chess. You should learn how to play. Maybe your incel friend Brian will teach you. As he sits inside his trailer court estate in Florida. Full bitch. But it goes on. That made him the incel he is today. Oh. Does she not? They don't know what that word means, right? Becky, incels are people who cannot get dates. We'll just keep it simple. We'll keep it all kinds of PG. That's never been a problem for me, ever. I'm not doing some macho shit. It just hasn't, man. It hasn't. So that word's not for me. Come up with a better word. Because this predator shit and this incel shit, hey, that's not working no more. Everybody knows that shit's not true. Now you just look like an insane, insecure crackhead. Straight up crackhead, dude. She's since deleted this. Notice the 4 likes. Keep in mind, people thrive off of this shit, dude. But let's have a look at my new video. Let's see what spurred this. The photograph of my father, my baby sister, my stepmom, still on her community wall. Her ego, is out of control. It's really it's special. I'll put it that way. Special is a good way to explain it. But yeah, she deleted it. What's up, Bowie Girl 88? Good to see you. Marie's in the house. Alicia J. Sorry if I miss anybody. But look at me, like a fucking, like the real deal. The link is pinned, Miss Turner. If you want to come take the link, explain to all of us how we're responsible and to blame for your abandonment issues. But here's where my mind went after that. So I started thinking about the story she's made up about me. Specifically, the one is about me as a baby, and I was just like, and I'm not going to keep repeating it. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And I was like, oh my God, dude, with her dad leaving, is she describing something that occurred to her? Like, and then I felt really sad and disgusted. And then someone sent me the screenshot of what I just shared with you. And then I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Fuck her. What was I thinking? How dare you consider her a human being? Because because she's sort of not, dude. It's a real thing. So we're going to do that. Actually, let's start out with something more chillax. Hey, how about some Marlo Anderson? I think that might be relevant. What national day is it today? What's up, Truth Seeker? Her family has moved on and is happy. That's exactly right, dude. They don't want nothing to do with her. Nothing. Am I to feel bad about that? Well, certainly not. Let's not be ridiculous here. Let's keep it as realistic as possible. But man, talking, just obsessing over other people's families the way she does, and then just like a quick Google search, you're like, "Aw, that's what happened to Becky. Holy fuck, dude. The world really let her down. Her parents just failed all of us, dude. And now we're stuck with her." Why, dude? Why? Why? Why is it our problem, this sad situation with this bag of dung? This is a legit question. I'm not being rhetorical. If you have an answer for how in the world do we get stuck with this person? And there's like no recourse. Even her mayor doesn't like her, dude. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's like having like I don't know, man. Just like imagine a small village, and in that village there's this fucking chain smoking violent animal that just lurks around and just sits at the tree line with a handful of people just screaming and coughing. And then at night she just lumbers around the community and nobody says anything. Everyone just acts like that's normal. No, dude, that's not how a village would handle a monster. If a village has a monster, they band together and get rid of the monster. Oh no, the metaphors are coming. I think you guys get it. All right, so what's up with Marlo? Or here's another one. Here's another one. You live in a small neighborhood. We've progressed past villages. Now we're in suburbia. We're just in a neighborhood. And in the middle of the fucking main street that everybody has to turn off of, there's a double size, like, behind a fast food restaurant size fucking dumpster. This dumpster is fully engulfed in flames. I mean, and just black smoke billowing up from the top of it, right? People can't get around it or past it. It's now melting into the concrete. That's what Rebecca Turner is. That's what she is. She is that dumpster that's in the middle of the street that's on fire. Now, just like the last metaphor, here's another one. Is everyone just going to drive around or past it? Or is it more likely that someone's going to call the fire department and then the neighborhood's going to come out and watch the fire department put it out? I mean, she's trying to change how human beings actually handle situations, and she only gets away with it because it's on YouTube. But in reality, this is how such a person or animal would be treated in reality. But I mean, all is well from the poop chair for her. It's just let the good times roll. Well, I don't think so. I think the truth is a much sadder story than that, Rebecca. And shame on you for that, making that live stream scheduled there. Despicable. I tell you what, I'll talk directly to you there, buzzard. You're worse than I thought you were. You're beyond repair. Let's dance, bitch. How about that? I'm done being nice, man. So many people are mad that I shared a picture of your poppy, Rodney. Dude, you should only fucking respect the amount of restraint that I'm showing. Because see, you and I aren't the same. It's also not my fault that it's really sad for you, Becky. It is. It's a sad story, man. It sucks to even consider, but you're such a mean, stupid person that, you just walk around serving it out to everyone else. Well, let me tell you something, bitch. You come over here and try to dish it out. You better bring your own plate and your fucking appetite, because I'm not the dude. And I told you this 1.5 years ago. You're fucking with the wrong guy. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about your rules, your whatever. I see right through you. I do not negotiate with crackheads. It's never gonna happen. Never. All right, let's see. National. Sorry, guys. I am fired up today, dude. Could you imagine seeing a thumbnail like that? Oh, here we go. This is gonna cause some controversy. Let's see. Probably not, actually. Let's see. Un momento. Let's see. Let's check in with Marlo and see what's going on. Hey, that link's pinned. If anybody has got a problem, you know what to fucking do, right? It's easy. Let's see. It's easy like Sunday morning. All right, let me get this uppity up. Oops. Come on. It's that situation again where the shit's like trapped behind the fucking... It sucks. It's a bummer. I can't get to the thing. This is a failed design. There we go. Let's get this in the middle. Look at that. It's National Pool Opening Day. Where are the bitches with the rich girl pools? So, you know what I imagine, dude? Some of these people, even if it's true they do have pools, I imagine a very dirty pool. I mean, I'm talking tadpoles. So dirty it's becoming its own ecosystem. You know what I mean? Just like Clue's mouth. Look, all right, so look.
It's the day we pull back the cover.
Man, my shit's lagging. Take it away, Marlo. Let's go.
It's the day we pull back the cover and kick off the unofficial start of summer. The last Saturday in April is National Pool Opening Day. While swimming pools were once a rare luxury reserved for the ultra-wealthy, everything changed after World War II. In the late 1940s,
It went from being rich girl pools to poor people pools. Cannonball. In my neighborhood, there were a lot of above ground pools, a lot of real shady propositions, man. I tell you what, some of those pools, I'm not sure they were pools at all, but you know, they worked. It was definitely a chunk of water. Yeah.
builders began using a specialized spray-on concrete that allowed pools to be built in days rather than months. Suddenly, the backyard pool wasn't just for movie stars. By the 1950s, the iconic kidney-shaped pool became a backyard staple, turning the
Skate or die, bruh.
neighborhood opening day into a major social event. So, whether you're balancing the chemicals or braving that first chilly plunge, today we celebrate the engineering marvel that brought the resort life right to our back door. I'm Marlo Anderson with National Day Calendar, reminding you to celebrate every day.
Thanks, Marlo. You're the fucking man, bruh. Give it up to Marlo, dude. Come on, you got to be kidding me. You know what just happened? Monday, I talk about Kill Tony a lot, and Monday's episode of Kill Tony was a crossover event with the WWE. Dude, listen, I outgrew wrestling as a very small kid, but there was one time that had all those little rubber wrestlers, the Iron Sheik and the fucking all of that. I had every single one of them. And Kill Tony, I never miss an episode. It's like a pull your name from a bucket. You get a minute to do stand up and an interview. It makes or break people's entire lives. Actually, it's insane. But it was a crossover with the WWE, and oh my god, it was so much fun. I couldn't even fucking believe it, man, because it was like relevant to old guys like me. I was gonna watch Kill Tony anyways, but they did it at WrestleMania, and the Undertaker was the guest. It was just fucking so much fun, and then they did like cheesy WWE like acting out at the end, where the Undertaker picks up Tony and crashes him through the desk. It was so it was so cheesy, but also like one of the most entertaining things I've seen in the way of just like mindless entertainment. There was no politics, no war, no bruises upon children's necks, no scary dental situations, just good, clean fucking fun. That's all. I wanted to share that with you. And that was this, and it was only on Netflix, which, I mean, shout out Tony Hinchcliffe for really, really coming up, dude. I mean, it's making money hand over fist. This is a thing that started in the belly room of the Comedy Store in Hollywood, where 15 people would show up, maybe 4 people would be watching live, and oh my god, like he's selling now. He's doing 2 nights in a row with his that simple show that he started He's doing it in Madison Square Garden, Staples Center, whatever the fuck they call it now. So, I mean, just amazing. All right, so now let me pull up my new video because I'd love to share it with you. It's going to cause a lot of controversy. Let's see here. Thanks again, everyone, for being here. If I didn't say hello, forgive me. I see Grandma Sherry's in the house. What's happening? She says parents are supposed to be role models, not morbidly obese, chain smoking, dope smoking, found moth. I mean, dude. I mean, listen. Even in being scathing and responding in kind to this animal, like I said, there's only one way to deal with a bully. You just hit him as hard as you can. She should listen. She doesn't. But what she should do is respect the fact that I demonstrate restraint. Because I'm not the most rotten person. I already feel terrible about doing this because now I realize how sad she is, dude. And here I am, a big fucking sucker, a big emotional jackass that actually feels bad for people. Well, what do you do? How can you feel bad for someone that actually wishes you physical harm? Which she certainly does me. She's demonstrated it and said it several times. Was it a threat? Am I afraid of her? Maybe it was, and absolutely not would be the answer of those two questions. You know, it's just such a sad thing, dude. It's so bad. And it's indicative of the Midwest, small town, you know. I mean, holy Freud, Batman. All right, so let me pull this up. And I have a whole series coming because we got to figure out why Deborah won't talk to her. She mistook me for somebody. She was just like, I can do whatever I want to this guy, and he's just going to take it. Well, I mean, no, never going to happen. Was it in vogue? Never going to get it, dude. Never. All right, let me just pull up my own shit. So Detective Dave is on the case. And boy, just one day of investigating the, smoky streets of YouTube, what I came back with was, it's daddy issues. She's got daddy issues. It's really that simple. I know, I mean, who might have simplified such a complicated, terrifying situation, but I think that's what it boils down to. Daddy issues. Good old-fashioned daddy issues. It's like shout out any orphans, but it's like orphan trauma is what she suffers. And as a result, she repels other human beings, even her own dad who ran away. Man, it sucks, man. It sucks. But just really strangely close to a lot of allegations I've seen she lobbed at other people. Oh, your family doesn't F with you and all this other stuff, because it seemed trivial to me when she was saying these lies about me, because of course I knew the truth, and it was just like, that's how I knew before a lot of you guys how crazy she really was, because I paid attention, and the lies she started making up about me were so inconsistent and just based on nothing. I truly didn't consider the fact that it's projection and she's just confessing and she's telling us what's happened to her, and she's explaining that her family doesn't F with her and this other stuff. It's wild, dude. It's wild. I mean, what's going on? Just the story that she made up about me, and then saying my mom was there to see it. And now we know Deborah, her mom, lives in the same town and doesn't have anything to do with her. Abandoned her years ago for old Aunt Kari Joe to raise her. So there's some shit going on there. And I feel no need to press the issue. I'm just going to once again say politely, Miss Turner, please take down the photo of my father. And then, then I have no need to return the favor to you. Now, her response originally was, I'll take down the photo of your dad if you take down my kid's police report. Well, I mean, that's not possible, man, because I don't have any kids' police reports. That's your police report. I understand you want to just fucking break reality with the repetition of your lie, but it's never going to work, because the facts stand and the facts remain. So once again today, I'm going to show you my new short first, and then we're going to go back in time to the live stream entitled "The Collapse of the Hive, Part 1." I'll show you the police report. Who the police report belongs to Fuzzy Nuts, not some kid. It's irrational and just ridiculous. This is not something that I made up. She's actually a violent person. It's just proven over and over again. There's no debate. If you're debating that with me, dude, something wrong with you. Truly. Anyways, had a lot of fun making this graphic. Maybe it's AI that's taking our channels down, dude. I can't be afraid. I don't care. I don't expect this channel to be here tomorrow, just for the record. If it's not, then we'll see you at Charlie's, dude. It's really that simple. It's not complicated, man. We adapt and overcome. I hope the jerks get their shit sorted out. All right. As you can see, I've been a busy beaver getting some shit done. Look at that little oinker. Look at that little oinker. Oops. Oops. See, the YouTube is just fucking, oh man, when you try to use it in a browser like this, look at that little oink oink. All right, this is a new one here. I delighted in producing this. A lot of fun. A lot of fun for me. It's almost like I've done this before. It's almost, this could be really troublesome for QB. I'm getting really good at this. It's check it.
Out, and I cannot even lie to y'all right now. That shit is fucking hilarious. And the way she fucking,
dude, everything is always hilarious. It's always hilarious. This is just hilarious. She posts this up while she's live talking about hilarious. Listen. She's a sadist, dude. You know what that is? That's what she is. Like opposite of elevated truth, but same kind of kink. Just saying. So before you get your panties in a bunch out there, speaking of which, make sure you tell your moms and your aunts about me. Those are my people.
and the way she fucking keeps going is even funnier. Dude, this shit is fucking hilarious.
What's hilarious is that gold car right there. Can you guys even see that? There you go. That gold car right there. That's the gold car. She bought a gold car with the money she grifted from everyone, dude. Could you imagine the audacity? Also, are there bodies buried out there? Because what is this mound of garbage, dude? Mound, just like Trashville, USA. I mean, her poor aunt raised her, man, and her aunt was a great person by all accounts, man. And poor lady battled cancer for a very long time before she passed. And it just a few short years, man, old Broken Becky turned everything that poor lady worked for into an actual trap house with a gold car and piles of garbage, dude. Her aunt was a gardener, dude. This would be a ghastly sight, this disaster. Look what her purple-footed niece has done to her life's work, man. No respect, dude. It sucks so much. Garbage everywhere.
Ouch!
I'm saying we might be dealing with like a poltergeist type of situation. Could you imagine? Oh man, my channel will blow up. We have the first paranormal crackhead, dude. Could you imagine? We've got a haunted crack. Holy shit. My goodness. The first two-bit hustler ghost in history. Gaines. Dude. We need an investigative team. Bust out your Geiger counters. Let's go.
Oh my.
Oh my. Oh, it is sad, dude. And that's really what it is. We've been duped. She's not tough at all. She's a big sad bag. That's what it is. And this is how she, I mean, oh man, it's as complicated as it is, it's actually very simple. It's just she's a very simple person. Really, it's really a downer.
And I cannot even lie to y'all right now. That shit is fucking hilarious. And the way she fucking keeps going is even funnier. Dude, this shit is fucking hilarious.
Of course, she's talking of someone else. That it's so funny that she keeps going, and I found that audio clip pretty relevant because speaking of someone that just can't stop, dude, are you kidding? You gotta be. Are you joshing me? Are you pulling my leg? Hey lady, are you trying to splash orange juice on me and convince me that I'm an orange? What are you doing over there? Queen Squiggles. No, ma'am. No. So it's funny. What you're saying here is it's funny that this other person just won't stop, man. It's wild. Just like you. You don't even, you are your own worst enemy. You don't even know what's good for you. Battling with me this way, it's not good for you, dude. It's not.
Ouch!
I can't imagine being the neighbor, but I mean, she mentioned her neighbors being tweakers or whatever, and I'm like, no wonder, dude, you guys are on sacred burial grounds. Dude, have you never seen Poltergeist? Dude, it's such a good movie. Carolyn, don't go towards the light. That woman freaks me out, dude. That woman freaks me out. Ever since a kid, I'm more afraid of that psychic woman from the Poltergeist than I am of most rational things. We're dealing with a poltergeist. We're dealing with for the first time ever, we're dealing with a griftergeist. How do I get in contact with the paranormal activity people? We need an investigation. We need the fucking spirit boxes. Dude. Somebody go get T-Rev. Let's get the spirit boxes cranking. Who's the guy that was in the wood sniffing drugs out of his dollar bill? Go get him. He lives with the Proudfoots, right? Go get him. Somebody go wake him up. Tell him, let's go. We've got an actual case, dude. We can cover it from all angles. I cracked the code. And I was able to say crack in that sentence as well. What's up, Georgia Peach? I just saw your email. Thank you so much. Joke's on you. No panties. That's funny. I can't imagine her mama tried, undoubtedly. Well, that's the thing. Her mom didn't try, dude. Her dad just skipped town. Her mom didn't try. And her poor saintly aunt was left to raise her. Hand-me-down house from grandma. Never worked a day in her life, Rebecca did. But you know what? And just losing someone, I know we all grieve differently. For me, I want to honor my dad, and I want to, make sure that I just want to make sure that his gravesite has the best view possible. If there are 3 options, that's how I think about him, So, but the way she grieved with loss was to turn the house into a trap house. and traumatize her whole family, to include her children that she keeps saying that I'm stalking, dude. Never happened. It's so sad, dude. I feel so bad for any child that has to endure such a life like this. It's pretty bad, dude. It's really bad. And I've been telling you guys that it's like you don't believe me, but now we understand why. Like it's a well-established fact that she's just a an unhinged human being that just really just tries to bully everybody, and the reason she's doing that is because she's a sad bag of shit, And feel bad for her if you want. This may even cause her to get more love, baby, in the way of super chats and stuff. But just like I've been saying from the very start, super chats are not love. She's lived a very loveless life. It's rough, dude. It's about as rough as it gets. None of it my problem. An exorcism, yes. We need an exorcism, or I don't know. Like I would recommend getting some, the local reservations, like chief on the case. Like bring in the big guns, dude. Bring all the equipment. Yeah, somebody get Crabtree. That's his name. What's up, my dude? Wake up. We got work to do, man. Nobody tell Dolly, though. Please. Nobody wants him around because he's a dirt bird. I could probably come up with a more scathing criticism, but fuck that guy. What's up, Gina? Good to see you. I'm sorry if I missed anyone. It was my mom somehow. Wait, I cannot type this on this Android. Oh, I can't live without Android. It was my mom's, and somehow she has the Z and Y switched. Oh, that's wild. I'm always messing up. Troopers, good to see you, my friend. Madison's in the house. Oh, he's such a bad person. Oh, he's such a bad person. He showed Queen Bee's dad. Well, I mean, my dad's on her community wall. I gave her every opportunity. I gave her every stinking opportunity. Everyone. Guess what? She didn't meet the deadline. I don't negotiate with terrorists. You know what I'm saying, Rebecca? Nice try, though. Georgia Peach is in the house. Like I said, Georgia, thank you for the email. And I made sure I saved that email. I appreciate you. What's happening here? What's happening? We're getting messages all crazy. What's up with the real Samantha J? People are so mad at me. How dare you? Well, I mean, really? Really? I'm not going to do that. Listen, hey, man. I'm not going to do that with anybody. If you don't understand what I'm doing, I'm battling someone that thinks she's a bully. I'm not one to be bullied. That's what's going on here. I know. Why? Standards. And how dare anybody? And yeah. We're past all of that. In fact, listen, man, this is a fucking community service. I crack the code. Every time I say crack, I think of her, just for the record. Just like every time she ever walks past a lemonade stand for the rest of her life, guess what she's going to be thinking about? That's rough, dude. Man, that's rough stuff, dude. I'll tell you what, we might need a Beatrice break. I decided to put that video up, and it did pretty well too. Also, that video that I just showed is doing really great. So thanks everyone who's been watching that. A big number of shares. I'm willing to bet that that's mostly old Purplefoot's, people just sharing it. Can you believe look what he's done to her. Look what he's been doing to her. No, it's all bullshit, dude. It's all a charade. It's all coke and mirrors, dude. I've done nothing to her. Fucking 98% of it's been me defending myself. So we're going to do it. We're going to do it again. We're going to show this. Boy, she's having a bad week, and it's going to continue to be that way so long as she keeps poking this guy over here. it's not a good time for me. Like I said, my pops just passed and she's putting up shit about his 6 secrets, dude. What are you trying to project onto my decent family, dude? Seriously. I can't even get mad at you. I just want to know if you're okay. Do you need a fucking wellness check? Because it seems like the cheese has slid all the way up to cracker, as they say. Again, crack, you know, Becky Crack, Queen Crack. Imagine her showing up to the parent. Well, I don't think she's allowed on school campus because of so many fucking instances of white trashiness going on there. It doesn't matter, dude. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. This. I'm just gonna keep pointing it out. Somebody go wake Crabtree up. We've got work to do, friend. We've got paranormal activity in Galesburg. Across the street from the Abando. Can't miss it. All right, so let me pull up the police report that she keeps claiming is a child's police report. It simply is not. It's her police report. It's so boring. I'm so bored with this, but I mean, she needs a reminder. She just lies. She just lies. Just a liar. That's all. Okay, so it's gonna take me just a friggin' second here. It's been about a year since this has gone down, so it's like, dude, hey, big dog, you gonna keep barking, or you gonna bite? Because I mean, you're getting dusty. That QB out shit is hilarious, though. I'm making a song about that. It's called QB's Out of Brain Cells. It's pretty good. I'm done with AI music, dude. It's so annoying to me. I'll have someone actually sing it. In any case, let's see. We're gonna go to my live streams. So many live streams. So many, dude. Look at the work that this guy puts in. Every thumbnail different. No, I mean, I repeat the title Sunday Service. Look at that. A close up in Grifty J's eyes. It's terrifying. Charlatans. We got fake Christians. We got fucking failed imitation thug. When I say imitation thug, I think of Rebecca and I think of like imitation crab meat. Ugh, all cold. Let's see here. So, yeah, I did some Jeffrey Epstein stuff. What's really going on here? This one was my favorite one, dude. Not even 1,000 views. You guys do not want anything but drama from me. And here's the thing: when I say that, so many people reach out and say, "No, we want to see you go away from drama," but then don't show up whenever I do. It's the weirdest thing. Best halftime show ever. You can see the pink to the blue. You can see I color code my shit. At least, well, I did. I got away from it this month. I'm just having a me month, so it's gonna be black and yellow. Every thumbnail original, dude. There's Ralphie not Ralphie, but the other kid with his tongue stuck to the pole. There's Nonsense, that nasty hoe. She's doing the right. I mean, she's on the right side of history right now with the shit she's covering. She's actually right. So what can I say? But she's still doing it in the most fucking sad pants, fucking condescending way. She is who she is, man. There's nothing you can do about that. So we're just scooting back. Thanks again, everyone, for being here. Hit the thumbs up. Make sure you tell your moms about this. Tell your aunts. That's my target audience. Look at this. Keep that energy. All made with cigarette butts, dude. I can be a clever guy. Let's see. But look how many there are. Holy shit. So many. Every thumbnail. Jeez, man. It's a bit obsessive, dude. This whole YouTube thing. You put in work, dude. Oh, look, there's Miss Bishop, my stalker, looking like Five goes all the way west, dude. Let's see. Oh, this is obviously the pink era. Red. Trash Queen. Dun, 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 dun. Dang, man. It's going to take me a minute. You see how slow this shit's loading up? It's not great. It's not great, but whatever. Some fraud, some waka waka up in that bitch. False strikes, man. We've been through it, huh? The green era. All right, let's see here. Man. That was a fun thumbnail right there. April Fool's last year. Look, JP ended up on the right side of history. That's pretty wild, dude. That was not on my bingo card. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Sorry, guys. Man, so many. Here it is. Let's see. Collapse of the Hive Part 1 year ago. I can tell you that this was... Look at this, dude. Holy shit. This was only my 31st live stream. See, when I look at it that way, dude, I get less bummed out about it. Because sometimes I feel like... If the channel is gone tomorrow, did I accomplish what I came here to accomplish? And I feel defeated in some ways. And then I see this, and I realize that I had already accomplished that way back then. I've been just trying to come up with clever ways to really express to you and show you, in fact, how terrible of a person he is. It's pretty wild. We're well past 400 live streams at this point. So number 31, holy shit. Let's have a look, man. But I do have an intro song for you, and then we're going to get in. I sound crazy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger, and it's right around 23 minutes. I will just, wait, that's some BHP shit. Hold on. Oh, this is going to be delightful. Hey, Rebecca. Cope harder. Cope harder. That's all I can say about that. It's not good. It's not the, I will give $1,000 to anyone who can show me any child in this report. Show me any child's name, age, location, any of that. Anything that would be needed to stalk somebody, it doesn't exist. Queen Bee's over there stalking her daddy issues, her abandonment issues. Again, dudes, it's not our problem. All right, here we go. Galesburg Police Department. What do you know? Domestic battery. Well, what do you know? And here's the offense code, 720-5. I wasn't able to figure out what this the offense number 273. Fucking live stream number 31, dude. Ever since this happened, seconds after I had this live stream done, this useless warthog, purple foot, poo-poo chair, sunken eye, thinning hair asshole started telling people that I was a predator. No. Never happened, dude. I'm a lot of things, man. Nothing like that. That's crazy of you to say they're boom bots. But hey, man, life is full of decisions. You make yours, and I'm going to continue to make mine. But just be done with the idea that they have anything to do with one another. You're merely a cow in a pasture here for my entertainment. That's all. That's it, dude. That's all. You're nothing more than that. I mean, you have a lot of people convinced of a lot of things. It don't matter. But the facts and the truth are fucking Teflon, bitch. Nothing. None of the crap that you're slinging sticks to anything. You're an insane person. You're a sad person. I've really, in learning what I learned about you just in the last couple of days, it made me realize how sad of a person you are. And of course, dude, doesn't it make perfect sense, dudes, that fucking someone dealing with so much like self-loathing and abandonment issues, no wonder she is who she is. That I cracked the code. No, she needs to go get some therapy and figure her life out. It's no longer tethered to me or anything about me. Creepy. She's so creepy and violent. What we're looking at is not a kid's police report. And this showing this information about someone who pretends to care about victims and makes a living that way, lying and stomping around. How many tens of thousands of dollars has she made off of deceased and missing children? Meanwhile, back at the ranch, I think this holds great value. I hope the Clippers are clipping. Let's go. 350. This name here is the name of the person that made the report. That's her ex. We'll just call him Nico. Control up to make it bigger. Sorry. Oh shoot. I can make it bigger, but then I can't. It cuts off the top. I'll be just as obnoxious as the rest of them. Oh. Can you guys see it? Sorry, these are screenshots that were sent to me, so they're kind of wonky donkey, but you get the idea. There's the incident report number, Galesburg, Illinois. Of course, I'm a decent person, so there's absolutely no fucking doxing in this whatsoever. Did you guys hear that? You guys heard that, right? There's no doxing. There's no doxing. Every name is redacted. But it has to be understood without question, because this is always the biggest lie. This is the same as the Britney kicked the cat shit, dude. We all know she didn't. We all know that this is not a child's police report. Somehow, some way, these people are able to manipulate reality in such a way that could be tens of thousands of people believe what they say. It's just a lie. Nobody in this situation was ever stalked in any way. This is public information about a violent YouTuber and what she did in her home. And this is what the First Amendment is for. To point out, hey, this person that's pretending to be this great person that just ripped everyone off of hundreds of $1,000s. Also, not only did she do that, but look what's happening in her home. And just more recently, jumping the counter at a fast food restaurant to snatch the keys out of her child's hand because the kid shouldn't have had the car or some shit. It's creepy, dude. Again, not anywhere near being a predator. This is investigative journalism by some fucking loser with a Chromebook in Pittsburgh, and I have every fucking right to do it. So, I mean, what I try to relay to people is, if you want to dance, then I will be Fred Astaire, and I've already begun. So, like, I'm not going to be bullied by somebody that's not even smart enough to tie her own fucking shoes, dude. It's not going to happen. And this, what I'm showing you, is old news. It got even worse. I redacted her address. The only thing I didn't redact was her name. The interesting about this thing is, for this domestic, let's see, if you hold the mouse, it should move up and down. Yep, nope, that's the best I got. Is it, can you guys not see it at all? I was just a complete noob. I still have no idea what I'm doing. Imagine what it was like in episode 31. But fuck, man. I was just thinking about, it's been like about 400 episodes since this. I say episodes, I don't know what other word to use. About 400 live streams since this. And nobody fucking heard me back then, and they still don't. They still don't. It's like, this is what they do, man. They just refuse to look at this, and they just say, he's a stalker, he's a predator. Dude, never was, man. That's so crazy to say about somebody. And of course, that progressed into more vulgar words, more, hyperbolic crackheadedness, so to speak. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's the best I can do. I'll read it to you, though, so don't worry. I got page 2 coming up for you. If anybody wants these, I'd be happy to give them to you. And let me also point out, see how this is canted right here? I don't know. You guys can see that, right? See that sliver of gray? That's because this is a weird. Let me explain something to you. This is where this shit got weird, and I think this is lost on a lot of people. But just for the record, this is old King Bert's police report. No one else's, man. No one else's. There are victims in this. The names are redacted. So nice try. Never was any kind of anything that had anything to do with her family, except she was the perpetrator and they were the victim. That's it. That's not stalking. This is public awareness. But you see that little, see how it doesn't seem right? Like it's not laying flush on the paper here, or in the shot. This was, someone emailed this to me. And then, of course, when I saw it, I was like, oh, I knew I didn't think she would hurt her own family, but boy, was I wrong. But of course, it took a few days for me to confirm this information, because there's no way I'm going to say something like this damning about someone if it's not true. So I did the due diligence, and even though, because you get an email with a photograph that looks like this, it's essentially what it was. The way AI is now, I don't trust anything. So and then only then did I FOIA the specific date for this information, and I got it. But when I got it like this, I didn't know. Here's the weird part. Whoever sent this to me is either someone local or someone that has access to the case, an involved party in the case. Now this is where my cleverness really becomes helpful for me, because the way I figured this out is because when I FOIA'd, I've received the very bare bones description of this police report. It was the police report, but it was in a different format, and it looked differently. Many of the details were completely gone. So someone may have walked into the police department there in Galesburg to get this. I have no idea who it was or anything like that. But it's I find that very interesting. Maybe you guys don't, but there is something to that. That led me to wonder, hey, was this Nico himself? Is this baby daddy that sent it to me? And if it was and he's listening, I would love to do that interview on or off camera, dude. I don't give a fuck. I'll cam up for that shit. So there's that little nugget. I don't think a lot of people know. They didn't make any efforts to secret the fact that they were just taking like essentially a screenshot or a bad photograph. That one. Presento número 2. Let's see. Hopefully I can get the right one here. You got no. So here's what I would say. This is where teamwork comes into play. So whenever she says, oh, he's a predator, he's stalking this or that, just simply be vocal and be like, prove that. Because if she were to have the discussion about evidence or proof, because she keeps saying now, and I've already proven that. Well, no, you haven't. You've only just said that with no evidence. There's no evidence to be had because you're a stank-ass liar. So what everyone needs to do is be like, hey, man, we'll prove that. Make her prove it, because there's no proof. If she were to even attempt to prove that I'm guilty of any such despicable thing, which I'm certainly not, then she would have to show this police report and explain it. Guess what she's not going to do? Show a police report where she left bruises on a child's neck and try to explain it. Because even the dumbest of people will be like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're showing us your police report, QB. You guys get it. The link's available if any of her cowardly people want to come explain to me how I'm wrong about any of this. Because I got this shit figured out. This cake is crooked, and it's covered with a big thick icing, a big thick fucking daddy issue icing is what it is. It smells badly. It smells bad. Yep, that's it. All right. Again, sorry for the wonkiness. Narrative. On November 27th, 2024, that's the night before Thanksgiving. I didn't realize somebody actually pointed that out to me. At approximately 15:30, that's 3:30 in the afternoon for those who aren't hip to military time, I, Officer Carr, was dispatched to redacted street in reference to a Czech well-being. The complainant, baby daddy, was advised he received a call from his daughter, redacted, and heard yelling in the background. Redacted believed. I mean, yelling in the background of a trap house? No, shocking. I mean, wow. Could you imagine? How could that be? Redacted was arguing with her mother, Rebecca Turner. Upon arrival and made contact in front of the residence, Rebecca stated that she was arguing with her ex-year-old daughter, blank. Rebecca stated that she recently broke up with the father. Recently. Do we all have a fair understanding as to what recently means? I mean, is there a debate as to
what recently means?
There should be no stinking debate. So this was another thing that she super hated, and with good reason, because this was the straw that broke the camel's crack in the way of her being guilty of fraud by deception. Allow me to explain. I've said it so many times that I've got it down to a motherfucking science up in this bitch. So essentially, she was not a single mother in need of financial help for legal troubles. No. That's the character she portrayed. That's what was packaged and sold to tens of thousands of people. Suckers that sent her, up. I mean, over 400 grand. I mean, one lady gave her 25K straight. Well, that was afterwards. You really should give that woman her money back, Rebecca. Disgraceful human being. But she wasn't. She was a married woman with a man with a union job living at her house. It was all a scam. I'm certain he had nothing to do with it, but it was a con job, and it was perpetrated by B-Tim, Rowena, Burnt Toast, all of these unsavory characters. The worst of the worst. And that's what that is. That's what that is. So there always seems to be some kind of confusion about that. So it states, in fact, in a police report that she says herself she just recently broke up with the guy. This is well after the legal shit was going on. She was just sitting back, smoking crack, reeling in the money, dude, the whole time. Meanwhile, when she's gone for 3 hours, who knows who she's hurting in the background? And I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, that's an exaggeration." No, it's not, dude. It's you know how I know it's not? Because this woman, just by her police reports and criminal record, you can see clearly that she's a violent person. And there's no slowing of it. In fact, it seems to be becoming worse and worse. She's a public nuisance. She is that dumpster that's on fire in the center of the street. She is that wild animal that's staggered from who knows where, that's menacing the village. And don't worry, we got her handled. But let there be no question about it, dude. That's all she is.
So if this is on the night before Thanksgiving, that was just a month. That was just a month ago. So what's up with that, Rebecca? Were you a single mom when you were telling everyone that you were a single mom? Come on, were you? Be honest. Be honest for once in your life. Because we know you weren't. Because you recently just broke up with the man.
That's a little bit ironic. Is that a Maytag? Because her dad, who abandoned her family, he worked just down the road at the Maytag factory. Yes, he did. So strange, man. So that tells me that he had the mental capacity to be employed, to be an employee, but just didn't want anything to do with her. Or like I said, the burial ground was having its way with the family, like a knockoff version of the Poltergeist movie. We may need an exorcism, dude. Oops, pressed the wrong button.
Pants on fire. All right, let me look at chat for a minute, because yeah, sorry, it gets tricky for me when I'm trying to present the videos, and then
Oh man, I sucked at YouTube. Episode 31. Welcome in, IML. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you. 100 of us here. Hit the thumbs up. Share this out with your mom. I'm telling you, your aunts and your moms are the ones that love me. I know, because so many of you are aunts and moms in the chat. Let's see. She said she had a tweaker on her corner looking out for her. Woo! Good. I'm glad she does, dude. There's nothing more dependable than a neighborhood network of tweakers fucking all looking out for each other. It sounds like a fucking nightmare to me. It sounds like some post-apocalyptic shit, but what can you do? What can you do other than just wake up in the morning, empty out your poo-poo chair, and figure out how high you're gonna get, and then just hit go live, right, Rebecca? You're busted, lady. You're busted.
I'd rather stand alone than with any of these facts. Me too. Same here. And please let me know if I'm missing anything.
That's funny. Yeah, the infamous,
So you want to call me a real life baby doxer? I'm going to call you
the infamous episode number 31, hashtag 31.
a domestic abuser. How's that? How you like them apples? So you want to call me a real life baby doxer? I'm going to call you a domestic abuser. How's that? How you like them apples? So you want to call me a real life baby doxer? I'm going to call you a domestic abuser. How's that? How you like them apples?
Mostly because she is, you know what I'm saying, guys? It's really not that complicated. Daddy issues, dude. Big time daddy issues. I'm just they're not my issues. None of this is my problem, man. You're never gonna find a police report where someone had to go take pictures of bruises. None of this, because I'm not a violent animal. I have, control of my impulses. Never hurt anyone. Somehow ended up in a YouTube battle with someone that would hurt her own family. What the fuck? Is this all predestined? Am I here for a reason? I fucking hope I wasn't chosen to be this guy, because I mean, fuck, it's been such a pain in the ass with this person. You guys don't even know the half of it. You really don't. It's insane. She's been stalking me, harassing me, like in every possible way. Dude. Meanwhile, this is her life. No wonder she's focused on me, dude. She's self-medicating with my existence, her terrible existence. It's a sad bag of shit, is what it is. There's no nice way, dude. It's garbage.
I bet you don't. I wouldn't like him if I were you. How do I get back into my thing here?
Just gonna watch a couple minutes of this just to show you.
Rival. Rebecca stated she was arguing with her daughter. Rebecca stated she recently broke up with her with Blank's father. So you just broke up with the man, you liar? Why do you lie? Why do you gotta lie about everything? Rebecca has been arguing with Blank frequently because Blank wants to live with her father. Rebecca stated she has custody of her children and they could not stay with Blank. Rebecca stated Blank was cursing at her and Blank was calling her a bitch. Well, Blank must know her well. Let's see. Let me get back up here. I do have page number 3, which is not as interesting, but you guys get the idea.
Dude, you don't have to be lonely. Onlytweakers.com. Oh, imagine your life. Imagine your life whenever you're just like, where are my dogs at? And you're not listening to DMX. Holy shit.
Well, actually, no, this is actually the most interesting one. So let's see here. Remove that one and present. Okay, so that was the evening of the 27th. And we're going to go into...
Let me just take a second to say, if you yourself, like I'm sitting here laughing because it's just become so fucking abstract for me. I can imagine how that sounds. I promise I'm not laughing at this this adult burnout victimizing her own family. I promise that there's nothing funny about it. It's so disturbing. It's so disturbing that I felt called to actually present it to you guys, man, because I found it important for everyone to understand what we're dealing with. What are we really working with here? And that's what it is. But if you are in any kind of trouble, and every man, woman, or child, it doesn't matter. There are people out there that care about you. I know most of the good people around here would help each one of them out in a snap of a finger. So, but aside from that, like perfect strangers are out there and will have your back. That information scrolling along the bottom. Obviously, just packing up and leaving. within an hour is often not possible for some victims of these domestic situations, these abusive parents, these high school boyfriends, whatever the case may be. There are compassionate people that have made a living out of making sure that you're safe, and there's something, there's a way out. If you can't just get up and leave, which we know people are financially tied together with children, where else am I going to go type of vibe, contact these contacts scrolling at the bottom of the screen, and they're not going to give you bad advice. If the plan is to make a plan, then you make a plan and you strategically get yourself ready to work towards that. Because oftentimes partying, like whether it's a kid trying to get away from an abusive parent, or if it's a high school girlfriend trying to get away from her boyfriend, that heightened, aggravation and fighting vibe, that's often, when trying to leave, it's most often if there's going to be violence, that's likely when it's going to occur. So just getting up and stomping away sometimes is not your best bet. I'm not giving advice, but sometimes you have to make a plan. And I urge you, if you're in an abusive situation, that you do just save yourself, man. And no matter how alone you feel, realize that people actually do give a shit, because they do. And I'll leave that scrolling along the bottom here. I wasn't laughing to make light of the nuts and bolts of this. I was just laughing at how ridiculous of a person that every time I look at this again, I think to myself, how does she make money here, dude? How can anyone financially support someone that's capable of such a thing? It's not a thing. It's her lifestyle, dude. She abuses all of us, most likely because she's suffered abuse herself, dude. And that's terrible, but that's also some elevated truth shit, dude. It's not our problem. It's really not our problem. She's made the failure of the people responsible for raising her our problem, dude. It's not. It's simply not our problem.
The report continues on to the 28th, where her ex goes into the police department to file a report himself. So present. Right, bear with me for a second, because I'm not sure which one it is here. It's this one. Okay, Blank was threatening to stab her. Rebecca advised nothing was physical and that she was trying to discipline her daughter and took away her electronics.
Okay, so she's taken away from electronics. Nothing was physical. Who says I didn't hit her? I mean, this is what we're working with here. She states that nothing was physical, although the very next day the father's at the police department with photographs of bruising upon the neck. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but tell me how it's not physically impossible for there not to have been any kind of physicality. You can't have bruises without physicality. And then you have a guilty looking human being saying, I didn't do that. There was nothing physical. Okay. Maybe again, back to being living above a sacred burial ground, which these people are. Is it possible that the bruise was created with mind power? Is this a psychic bruise? Is there more going on in the paranormal way than we're actually aware of? I'm telling you, we need a team. Somebody go wake T-Rev up. We need all the spirit boxes we can fucking gather, dude. We gotta get to the bottom of this. Listen, man, Queen Bee might be in trouble.
While speaking with Rebecca, I could hear Blank yelling from upstairs. Rebecca attempted to get Blank to come downstairs and speak with me. However, she refused. I heard Blank yell several times that she did not want to talk to me. Then
see, this part was weird. Because the father calls in a wellness check and says, hey man, I think this woman's hurting my family, and the cops go there, do wellness check, but the victim refused to come down the stairs, which is, I found interesting. Well, that's not very interesting. I could see Brad Kidd going, fuck you, I'm like, but the whole purpose of the officer going there was to check wellness, and he didn't seem to do so. And he says, and then I left, which is weird. But the most interesting part is when the poor dad has to go to the police department on Thanksgiving Day. Like I harp on that because we all have something way better to do on Thanksgiving Day. Doesn't matter if you even celebrate Thanksgiving. There's still going to be fucking dank ass grub at your friends or family's home for most people. So do you want to go watch and take a nap in a comfortable chair watching a football game that you don't give a fuck about as the tryptamine from the fucking turkey is surging towards through your chubby veins? Of course, man. That's America. That's what every guy wants to do on Thanksgiving. Well, not this guy, man. He has to go to the police department with photographs of bruises to his child's neck, dude. That's what it's all about, man. That's what and as a result of showing you what she's done, then I get deemed a predator. That math ain't fucking mathin', dude, to use a cliche.
I departed. See, this is a real weird thing for me. Like, if you got called for a welfare check and someone's screaming from the top of the stairs that they don't want to talk to you, I feel like the officer should have been obligated to make contact with that person to make sure that they were okay. But they didn't. They left. And I'm not here to second guess people. Okay, following day. This is Thanksgiving now. On November 28th, 2024, at approximately 18:30 hours, that's 6:30 in the afternoon, blank, we'll call him Nico. Nico wished to speak with me at the public safety building, that's the police department.
And I also say that it seems like this guy really got his act together, you know, whereas his degenerate ex-wife just got worse and worse and worse. You know the police report that I showed about her threatening to beat up a pregnant lady? Well, that was his new lady. So her dude left her for undoubtedly a better person. I mean, the bar is so low already that she physically threatened to beat up this lady while she was like, very much pregnant, dude. It's more violence or threats of violence. And that's also in a police report. It's not made up. It's all factual and proven. There were court cases. I don't know if it's still going on, but it's been going on for a long time. I can tell you the lawyers' names. I can tell you all the dates they've been there. It's been a real shit show. And that's tangled up with her begging for visitation rights of children that don't want to see her. So, I mean, that's exactly what we're dealing with here. Fucking like it or love it. But I mean, I refuse to be bullied by somebody that lives their life like this, dude. It's never going to happen. I told her a year and a half ago. Maybe I'm irrational. Maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know. It's just not going to happen.
Nico advised he received messages from his daughter that were concerning. Oh boy. Nico showed me the messages and pictures. I observed a white female with bruising to the neck. Blank advised me the female in the pictures was blank. I advised.
So you get it, right? There's no ambiguity here. I mean, let me make myself abundantly clear. I can't stand the YouTube terminology anymore, dude. It's all fucking sucking my life force out of my body. This is raw shit, man. This is what it is. Could you imagine if there was a police report that said that my wife was at the fucking police department on Thanksgiving showing bruises on my child's neck? Could you imagine what would happen to me? Would I make $15,000 a month as a result? Because that's what we're dealing with. That's how much money she makes here, minimum. And that's after robbing everyone of hundreds of thousands of dollars. Dude, I feel like I'm beginning to feel like an actual crazy person because this is so rotten and despicable. And like, does this kind of shit not matter to anyone? Because if this doesn't matter to the people around here, let me just say something, without any watering it down. If this doesn't concern you, then you're a bunch of fake motherfuckers that run around pretending to care about stuff. Her doing this to her family in no way makes me a fucking predator, dude. I'm a whistleblower. I'm fucking integral. I'm an important part of the equation. If it wasn't for me, could you imagine what these people would get away with? I'm no saint or martyr or savior. None of that shit, dude. It's all crazy. I'm some fucking asshole with a Chromebook that hates rotten fucking people, dude. That's it. Everybody wants to complicate it. But if you're a motherfucker, dude, then you might not get along with me. If you hurt animals or children, dude, we're definitely not going to get along. I don't care how much crack you smoke, dude. That's not my concern. But don't be mean and stupid while you do it. I don't care if you chain smoke yourself into oblivion. Just don't get off on pictures of my family while you do it, Rebecca. It's not fucking complicated, man. This mission continues as scheduled.
Messages and pictures. I observed a white female with bruising to the neck. Blank advised me the female in the pictures was blank. I advised Nico to send the messages and pictures to my department email to be attached to this report. I contacted the DFCS online reporting, was provided reference number ID 447443. If you don't know, that's the Department of Family and Child Services. It's like Illinois' version of CPS.
So, same thing as QB gets off on looking at making accusations about CPS this, CPS that, going to this person's house, mold, all this shit that she makes up. It's her. It's her. She's the fucking bad guy. Look at that. I mean, but okay, guys. Okay. I'll pretend. I'll pretend that this whole game is actually legit in any way. It ain't. It ain't.
And this is all on body cam too, just so you guys know. So, call it what you want, Rebecca, but it seems like you choked someone out in your family.
Or, I mean, karate chopped, who knows, dude? You just never know. You just never know. And me saying that, because it reads directly on the report, on the front page of the report, body cam warned. She took me having that 3/4 of a sentence, and she was just like, he wants pictures of my babies. What the hey lady, what are you talking about, dude? That's the craziest shit ever. It also it's like a projection and confession of hers, because she's a well-known collector of all photographs and videos of all of our children and grandchildren. People are like, that's an exaggeration. Well, I mean, prove it. I know that she does collect them. So the debate that you offer is how much she collects? Listen, I'm gonna pass on that debate and say don't be having videos of anybody's children or anything. But Queen Bee does. She does. Let's break the spell that she has people under, for real. If the beehives must burn down to preserve sanity, then let it burn, dude.
There's the incident report number. Like, once again, redacted any addresses. There are no children's names in here. Just children's referenced in your police report. Once again, Rebecca.
I mean, this was over a year ago. I stated exactly what it was, dude, and she made it everything that it wasn't. Okay. And listen, this was followed by all kinds of court dates and all kinds of decisions by judges fighting for visitation. You can view all of that yourself on her public docket, dude. It's right there. It's all right there. I tried, as it happened, I showed it each time. Less people gave a fuck. I still give a fuck. Not only did she rip everyone off of hundreds of thousands of dollars, but she's also still like this failed, violent person. And now we know why. Her family abandoned her. Her poor aunt did everything she could to take care of her. Her poor aunt passed away. And then quickly following that, it turned into a crack house, dude. Just throwing away, the hard work of the only person that actually tried to take care of her. None of this is our problem.
Now, raise your hand if you support this kind of shit from trash-ass YouTubers like Rebecca, because I don't do it at all. Kind of eye-opening, huh, guys?
It's kind of eye-opening, huh, guys? Yeah, just kind of, just a little bit. So that's that, man. And that's still that. She tried every way to strike that video, man. She tried and tried. She's probably trying again right now. no effect, man, because that's so redacted and so protected by the First Amendment that even YouTube recognizes it. And we're all going down, man. Nobody even expect to get your next paycheck. That's what I'm saying. Don't be pussies, man. It's inevitable. 25 million channels have been demonetized or deleted. So let's see. This all occurred on Crackhead Street. Yes, it all occurred on. Will you tell me how to get to Crack Grifton Street? Yes, Nico upgraded. And you know that he did because it caused violence in Rebecca's broken brain. You know, motherfucker, dude. All right, we're gonna here. I'm gonna play this video really quick. This is an event that happened in San Antonio just a day and a half ago. This shit is fucking bananas, dude. But this is sort of there's a reason I'm playing this. I'm playing this because it's like a parody of YouTube right now. One channel's blown up, and then everybody comes outside to look what's going on, and boom, another channel gets blown up. Dude, our days are numbered. None of us are getting out of this alive. So check this out. This is a wild story, and I'm glad everyone's okay. I wouldn't have played it if it would have been a death story. That's not my vibe, baby. Let's see. We're just gonna have a little holy shit break. This is like the hive. This is like the hive blowing up, and boom, the house next door blows up. Check it.
In San Antonio,
We'll play.
Texas, 5 people are injured and 3 homes are damaged after 2 homes explode just an hours apart on the same street. CBS News correspondent Jason Allen is live for us in San Antonio. Jason, we understand the fire department is facing criticism after not evacuating the neighborhood following that first explosion.
Criticism, and some questions too from people who I have talked to who want answers as to exactly what happened and yes, why there weren't evacuations after that first explosion. So a couple of new things I can update you on since we joined you live a couple of hours ago first. One, we know the NTSB is sending a team in now. They should be here today to help with the investigation. We also have some updated conditions.
I mean, would you look at the roof? That's the roof. It fucking blew all the shingles off of it, or whatever kind of, well, maybe it wasn't shingles, coming to think about it. But in any case, dude, what the hell? San Antonio, Texas. What is going on in San Antonio? This is just a break from the crackhead. We're actually going to review her a bit as well today.
On the family that was injured in the first explosion, and we're going to go to that house right now. So that's a family of 3, a local pastor and teacher, and their daughter who is in 10th grade. We've heard from the church where the pastor...
They're all okay. They've all been upgraded to stable. But it's scary for sure, but I wouldn't have shown it. I don't show death stories. It's just not my vibe, dude. That shit, I mean, we got to deal with that anyways. Why use it as entertainment, you know? I don't know. That's just always been my vibe.
Serves that they are in stable condition, which is good news. We know that the daughter was in critical condition after that explosion. So that's where the first one happened. And according to neighbors we talked to, they were even out in the street talking.
I mean, I don't often get sucked into these news stories, but holy shit. Yes, I did get your email, Toe Beans. Thank you so much, dude. That was a big... I got a kick out of that. I shared that along with others in high authority around here. We all had a very good laugh. Look at that though. The whole, what the fuck, dude? It's like it must have looked like a cartoon. Like it seems so unrealistic. Blew all the shingles off. There you could see them on the neighbor's house.
Talking to firefighters, and everybody was calm when 2 hours later, that house exploded. The second one, where you can see all of the rafters, you can see the roof trusses, you don't see any of the roof decking or any of the shingles. It blew them completely off, and you can see that the front of the house and the side of the house caught fire. Now, as we have been out here this afternoon, we have been...
I mean, what in the anti-M is going on here, dude? Holy shit.
Watching crews from CPS Energy who have been focused actually in between the 2 homes. They've been digging up.
Why you gotta be called CPS Energy? Also, isn't it energy candles? Wait a minute. I see a correlation.
The hole, they've been down in it, and according to CPS, they've been telling us that they are still investigating the cause of the explosion, and fire crews have been out here too.
Well, it's got to be natural gas, right? What else could it be? I mean, who knows? Again, is this ancient sacred burial ground that these houses? And people neglect to look at that. I mean, sincerely, look at what's happening with Queen Bee, dude. Her house, her trap house, is on ancient burial ground. It's, you go and fuck around with that shit if you want to. I'm not. Dude.
Still power that is cut off to the
Sacramento or Scranton Strangler says, I was born and raised in San Antonio, but moved 5 years ago. Oh wow, I've been through San Antonio. I need to get back to Houston, man. I got a lot of people watch my YouTube live streams from Houston. I noticed that a lot of them are on replay too, so they're probably people that work and listen to my goofy ass after work. So if whatever's happening in Houston, I should check it out because people like to hear what the fuck my goofy ass says, which is strange. Like I don't have any friends or family in Houston, but shout out Houston though.
Neighborhood. We know that was one of the concerns from residents we talked to about, well, if there's gas building up, what's going to trigger it at any time? Do we know? One man said, I'm afraid to turn my lights on. So still a lot of questions here, and really kind of
Dude, that's what it's like living next door to King Bert, dude. I'm afraid to turn my lights on. Fucking Tweaker would be looking at me.
urgent sort of concern of people here. They want to find.
Hey, McSpider's in the house. It's good to see you. It says, hold on, I'll highlight the comment. It's so good to see you, McSpider. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm not going out without a fight. I got backups too, dude. I don't give a... McSpider the Spider says, glad to see you're still here, Sinner. YouTube are rampaging through channels. I've been moving house, so I haven't been around, but wanted to come in and offer my condolences. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I do appreciate it. The funeral's here in the next couple of days, so we'll get that sorted out and just try to figure out how to move on with everything, dude. I try to be slick. I think I mentioned this before, and I'm not going to get too into it because people that love people's pain get off on this. But I try to be slick and just try to handle it like I do everything else, like it's a problem. Try to give it a solution. What a petty little man thing to do. It's not possible to create a solution for losing someone that you care about as much as you care about one of your parents. So I tried to be slick, and it caught up with me, and I haven't been able to sleep or eat for shit. And then I got sick as a result. Just wore myself down. But I'm on the mend, and I'm optimistic, and it sucks. All of it sucks a lot. So all the kind words are so greatly appreciated. We're just gonna keep pushing through, man. That's all we can do. I'm here, and if you're listening to this, you're also alive. And it's, you know, what day of the week is it? Saturday. So fuck, dude, we're live on a Saturday. It's kind of warm out. We got to appreciate that, you know, and just that's what I keep telling myself, dude. There's good stuff here too. Silver linings, you know, good advice, decent people. That's it. That's what's cooking over here. I don't think it was a matter of the jerks being struck. And I was never subscribed to this idea that it's someone reporting channels causing any of this. It's YouTube's up to something, and our days are numbered. That's it. I mean, it's just that simple. The most you could do if you get demonetized is to just, you know, I don't know, just keep going at it. Just to keep going at it. Because the research says even if you get demonetized, 9 times out of 10, you just get accepted when you reapply. So long as it's not, depending on the terms, I think they got for reused content, which is a common one. I saw Headstone's channel over a year ago got taken down that way, and she petitioned and got it back up. It's just jumping through the hoops. That's all. But tomorrow's not promised, and that doesn't go just for our lives on Earth, but also for even knowing each other here. Like we can be just, you know, channels can be snipped. This channel should never have existed to begin with. It's just the residue of nasty shit around here, just trying to be cleaned up a little bit. But you know, we do what we do. What's up, Lou? Good to see you. Can't chat. Gotcha. Cash says, my missus was in Sydney once, Anzac Day with her friend a long time ago. Took ages to get a drink, but they loved the eye candy. Interesting. Very interesting. It's YouTube bots getting people. Yeah. So everybody, I would just say stay calm. It might get stormy in that way, but just be patient, man. If something happens to your channel, and I like the secret to it is to not panic. So long as it's not some terms of service shit, you're good. You're good. This is specifically happening to commentary channels. Some people have theories about AI. I denounce that theory. I think it's simply the commentary part. Like if the bots are just scanning, oh, this is someone else's content, so they look at it, and if your shit comprises of X percentage of other people's content, regardless if you're giving commentary, then they're demonetizing for that reason, which sucks. And really, it's causing chaos in the big boy commentary world because it's happening to them too. And I'm talking people with over 1 million subscribers. So, fuck, dude. I just say, here's my advice: everybody just stay calm and just focus on who's panicking the most. They're probably the ones up to something. All right, I think that's the end of his.
Find out exactly what it was that happened here. And of course, everybody is thinking about those 5 people, that 3 of them, at least critically, who were injured in these 2 separate explosions.
Yeah, very bizarre.
Yeah, dude. The neighbors are like, hey, man, we don't even want to turn our fucking light on to cause a spark. All right, so I'm gonna pull up the crackhead herself. I ain't seen none of it. I did see her ultimatum that if she would take the photograph of my recently passed away dad off of her community wall if I delete that police report that I just showed you. How the fuck does that police report have anything to do with my dad is the main question I've got for you, Rebecca. How do you correlate me showing some criminal violent act that you perpetrated? What's that got to do with my dad who just passed away? I'll tell you what it's got to do with him, lady. Absolutely nothing. And you can paint this picture however you want. Stalker, Balker, Bobacher is all I have to say about that. You're a dirtbag. And it does not correlate. But that's okay. Keep the photo of my father up, you warthog. And I got a lot more to get into when it comes to your people. We're going to find out why your mother, Deborah, lives right down the road and wants nothing to do with you. Did she do something wrong? Did you do something wrong? And how dare you disrespect the memory of your Aunt Kari Joe on all of her hard work, dude. Nobody has a bad thing to say about that lady, dude. So she actually had a role model, even though it was, sort of out of obligation. Just a few short years, man, it was a trap house. And she was slanging it, dude. What's on the hard drive, though? You know what I'm saying? So let me pull her up. I don't even know what's what. Let's see what the newest one is. And she calls her brother baby. What else do you need to know about a person, dude? No, don't do that. I'm going to look at the sidebar. Oh, also, in case you're curious there, Becky Boombots, if you take the photograph of my father down, then I stop telling your sad abandonment story about your mediocre family that didn't take care of their responsibilities. That comes to a screeching halt the second you take the photo down. I even said, please take the photo down, but your ego won't allow you to do the right thing. So until you do the right thing, it's fucking game on, pork chop. That's all I can say about that. Game on, pork chop. Stay mad. Stay big mad, dude. Dave don't care. Okay, so we got one from the Hive from 17 hours ago, and let's see where's the other one. Let's check the main dumpster fire. Queen Sleeves 5150. Ain't no honey in that pot. I tell you that much. Just cigarette butts. Oh, she's live right now. She's been having a difficult time even getting 800 people to watch her sorry, pathetic, dumpy ass. 26,000 subscribers. Can't get 1,000 people to watch her, dude. Boo. Moo. She's a real local, dude. She's a real local over there belly laughing. Where's your family at, dude? Where are your animals at? What happened to those birds? Hey, what happened to the birds? Oops, pressed the wrong button. Give me 1 second. Man, I'm tempted to go over on Charlie and screen snipe this hypocritical hippopotamus. Let's see. We won't do that though. Okay, so we're gonna look at the one from the sidebar. Hey man, if you're a member of 2 channels and they're exactly the same channel, cancel one of your memberships, dude, because whoever's doing that to you is ripping you the fuck off. Just for the record. I don't give a fuck if it's your best friend, dude. That's some sucker bullshit. Some sucker bullshit, man. How are you gonna get charged twice for exactly the same thing? What kind of, I mean, you're getting ripped off 100%. All right, here we are. Hive sidebar. I'll listen it. You know what I'll do? Maybe we'll audio snipe that hippopotamus. That snuff. Oh, lumpagus. I am curious as to whether or not she's still sniffling over there. She's had a sinus infection for 2 years. Trap House Mama. Friday Night Shambles. What an original! I give it. You have to give it up for her, to her for the great original titles of her live streams. Said no one ever. All right, let's see here. It's a shambles. The streets are on fire. The only thing that's on fire are your poor, physically abused vocal cords. All right. Let me cut her down to size, dude. She can't be that big on this screen. This is prime real estate, dude. No way, buddy. No way, buddy. That works better. Now, what else do we need here? We need something just a little more. Let's see. What have we got here? What have we got? I like this one, but I'm an asshole and put a date on it. That's not the right date. So let's see. How about this? This one works. There she is. There she is. Fucking jeez, man. Ronald left, dude, and she's been fucked ever since. No therapy. No one cared. Ugh. It's so bad. I mean, dude, now that we know about how horrible it's been for her, like her intro song, it sounds different to me. It's just a bunch of sadness, dude. All right, I'm gonna skip ahead. Jeez. Oh, it goes on for too long. See, the problem is it goes on for too long.
My little BJ streaming pick me girl.
Oh boy. You know, my favorite part of reviewing these monsters from the Black Lagoon is how they introduce themselves to their audience. Let's see, maybe here we go. Now we're cooking. Look at that. Fuck, dude, it's almost like I've done this before. It's how they introduce themselves to their audience. Like, hi, I'm Sinner, and you guys are incredible. Some cheesy, hey man, at least give us some fake cheesy shit. Pretend that you give a fuck. You just like, I got BJ, fucking. Oh, that's cool. BJ sucks, right? Everybody gets it. But what the fuck about you, lady? What gives you this idea that you're on some moral high ground that you could even discuss other people's parenting or love relationships? You're alone. You're alone. Broken person, dude. We all know it. The cat's out of the bag, dude. The cat is out of the bag, Rebecca. Can you hear the meowing? Can you still hear the lambs crying, Clarice? I keep wanting to reminding myself to remix her garbage intro song to make it funny. I could definitely turn that into a fart song. You guys know it. Oh boy, already just cheese sliding the fuck off. It's a thing. Hold on, I'm backing up to the beginning. What's happening? What's happening? Like an old engine, it's like
The way she fucking.
Hold on. All right.
Yo, what's happening?
Yo, what's happening? What's happening? Home Alone again today. Yeah. Holy shit. A hippopotamus, a domestic abuser, and a crackhead all walk into a bar. Bartender looks up and says, "Alone again tonight, Rebecca?"
What's happening, guys? What's going on? We are over here on the YouTube Sidebar Max, and it's Friday night.
Crack.
I feel alright. The party.
She's singing, dude. She's crack maxing. She's cracksin'. Dude. Big Dog is crack maxing, dude. Oh my goodness. And she feels alright. Dude. How can you be so unhealthy singing that you feel alright? And we can hear that you don't feel alright. You don't feel alright. Dude, you never felt alright. Now we all know that, and that's the problem, dude. What the fuck? Let's listen to this fucking mental illness on public display, dude. Shout out all my crazies out there. I'm with you, man. I'm just as crazy as you are. We just got to use our crazy for the power of good and not for the power of whatever this is, whatever this violent idiot is.
Yo, what's happening? What's happening, guys?
Well, what's happening, guys, is your chat's paying for your child support. Jeez.
What's going on? We are over here on the YouTube Sidebar Max, and it's Friday night.
That poor
I
mouse.
feel alright. The party.
That poor mouse is probably so dirty. Oh my god, dude. Ugh. Gross. Some of the dirtiest hands in the business, dude. That's a metaphor and factual. It's the 1-2 punch right there. It's like when you realize that Mike Tyson fucking tends to pigeons, man.
Party's here on the west side, so I reach for my 40. Y'all ready to get going or what?
What was that, dude? What was that? What was that? What's going on? Oh, also purple and silver, the color she uses so often, that's paying homage to her local community college's colors, purple and silver. Sad bitch, never graduated middle school. He's over here pretending to be a fucking frat, a sorority sister. You know what I'm saying? For real, with Solo Cup graphics. Oh, it's so sad, dude. Let's just face it, man. I don't think she had a shot at being a normal person from get. It's pretty sad.
We were having us a good old fucking time over there. Listen here, this shit with Betty though took.
She wasn't though. She probably hasn't had any real enjoyment since middle school. Let's hear it one more time.
Feel alright. The party's here on the west side, so I reach for my 40. Y'all ready to get going or what?
I mean, is there ever, listen, I know I sing a jingle every once in a while just joking around, but how is it that you can even hear the sadness in that little soliloquy, that little jingle she just did right there? One more time. Dude, now I'm never going to be able to unhear the daddy issues, dude. That's just what it is now. That's who she is. It sucks, man.
And I feel alright. What's going on? We are over here on the YouTube Sidebar Max, and it's Friday night. And I feel alright.
She doesn't though. She's lying to all of you. She feels terrible. Of course she does, dude. Terrible.
The party's here on the west side, so I reach for my 40. Y'all ready to get going or what?
Ain't going nowhere.
We were having
People that watch her, don't go outside, man. Where are you getting ready to go to? Stop it. The people that listen to you, Rebecca, don't even go outside, dude. They don't. Some of them because they can't, others because it's a life choice. But they don't go outside. They're unhealthy. It's a problem.
It's a good old fucking time over there. Listen here, this shit with Betty though took me the fuck out, and I cannot even lie to y'all right now. This shit is fucking hilarious. And the way she fucking the
background noises, dude. Like is she mixing batter? What is going on?
Fucking keeps going.
I mean, what are these noises, man? What are the noises? For real. How come she gets a pass for it sounding like there's a grown man in a hamster wheel next to her? Like what are these noises? Is she mixing batter? Is she making pancakes?
She fucking keeps going is even funnier. Dude, this shit is fucking hilarious.
I hope it's hilarious. I have a feeling it won't be.
And I see you're still mad, little pick me, Sally Ann. You stay mad, Sally. Minnie.
I don't even know who the fuck that is, dude. This woman will pick a fight with anyone to distract from the fact that she's the worst person around here. It's a thing. It's a whole vibe.
Stay mad over there. Okay?
Dude, your mouse is mad right now. What are you talking about? What are you doing to that poor little mouse? Holy shit. What is that noise?
My little BJ streaming pick me girl. You ready to roll? Let's ride.
Nobody's rolling or riding, dude. Everyone's stationary, face down in their fucking couch cushions, dude.
Let's fucking ride, because this shit's hilarious. And then we're going to clown on fucking Minnie. We're going to clown that fucking ragged whore.
I have no idea who Minnie is. What is that? She gives nicknames to people. Little crack. Little boom crack over there.
Because I'm done being nice to that dirt ball.
I mean, a dirt ball calling another dirt ball a dirt ball next on Oprah.
She gonna get the attention she's looking for.
Oh, now she's in something that unzipped, man. What is she doing? Do you ever wonder what she's doing, man? Hey, man. What did she just unzip right there? I don't unzip anything while I'm live, dude. What is? Do you ever hear any crazy noises? Like, I know there was a smoke alarm that one day. Hey, Linda Lou, good to see you. Toe Beans, everybody, thanks so much for being here. Truth Seekers in the house. Sometimes I wonder what the fuck is Queen Bee doing while she's live? There's always various noises, creaking, cracking, popping, twitching, glitching, sometimes a rumble occurring. Dogs just always in distress. What happened to the birds? What happened to the bearded dragons, man? They've all perished. It's unsafe for living things near a poop chair, kicking off toxic fumes the ways hers does. Could you imagine? Oh, it's bad news all around.
She gonna get the attention she's looking for.
Dude, whatever you're pulling out of that little fucking, sounds like a fucking leather pouch, whatever, it seems like that's getting your attention.
She gonna get the attention she's looking for. Little toothless fucking wonder, bitch. Better get your goddamn videos ready, because I'm gonna give you something I can fucking make a video on.
Hey, can anybody tell me what the fuck this crackhead's talking about? I don't know who Minnie is. I don't know. She's just starting beef with people. Hey, man, how about the receipts for the hundreds of thousands of dollars? How about you take responsibility for your own police reports? How about that?
Oh, nephews included.
Nephews included?
Once bit.
Nephews included? What is she talking about, dude? Wow, creepy.
Always, almost wearing my crown, baby. You always wearing your crown, always. Even if it's one that listen. Even if
Oh, that makes sense. If it's Moon, that's why it's not on my radar. I don't watch or review people that aren't well. Only QB. She's the only crazy bitch that I'll review because it's personal. Thanks, Truth Seeker, for I can't see what that is, but some of those snazzy new gifts. So did Tracy G sent some fucking golden shit. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
if it ain't 12 months, you're almost there. It's close enough. Small town girl, get in here. What are you doing?
You know, just causing trouble today.
Oh boy, speaking of no teeth, it's Small Town Girl. Small Town Girl enjoys long walks on the beach, margaritas with friends, and obsessing over a pregnant woman on YouTube, projecting her own sad, pathetic existence in which she can't have a child or she doesn't have a child, and no man would love anyone like her. So hey, can't get yourself a man? Are you a lonely middle-aged bitch that has nothing to offer the world? Well, QB's panel is for you. Yes, it is. Specifically catered for people that have nothing else.
That shit with fucking Betty is hilarious as fuck to me.
Bitch, I've been waiting for you to read that all fucking day. I was like, what is happening?
Listen.
She's been waiting all day. Think about that. I don't know what you guys do in your day, but sheesh.
She's several bubbles off, baby.
Dude,
Mama
she's
Purge.
bragging about it.
Throw your hands in the air if you just don't care. Hey, listen, who is fucking Betty?
Betty.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Why did you just say that? Throw your hands in the air. No, Rebecca, I think that's an officer, and what he's saying is put your hands up. Hashtag IRS.
She told everybody where to find it. You know, she was like, I told the Sumner County Sheriff, I told him where to go. I told him, we'll go to court. Da, da, da.
Safari. So, yeah, I don't know why it does that. I'm not sure. I don't
No,
know.
no, I was muted. What an asshole. I'm so sorry, guys. I was just saying that, you know, the longer I watch this, the more I realize that, like, the Hive in particular, people have called it adult daycare in the past specifically for a reason. And that's because, you know, well, it's a place for these middle-aged ladies that husbands don't want to talk to them anymore. Kids, maybe they weren't good to their kids, so they don't have much of a relationship with their, in most cases, adult children. So they gravitate towards this crackhead who manipulates them, turns them upside down, and shakes them for all of their money. And it's like, if she wasn't a grifter, it would actually be like a public service to give all of these crazy, useless bitches someplace to congregate, so they're not in the real world hurting us in other ways. You know what I mean? So it's a good thing. It's like a social club for degenerates that really aren't welcome anywhere else. The only place you'll see these fucking scumbags, this small town girl and these other people, you see them in only 1 or 2 chats, dude, because they're not generally accepted as normal people around here, because they're not. They're lonely ass dirtbags that are most of the day face down in their couch cushions, and Rebecca just takes advantage of them. It's pathetic and real bad. It's real bad. But it works. Like if you want like hundreds of thousands of dollars, get yourself into some bullshit. Also, I failed to mention too, her lawsuit against BHB. She wasn't walking down the street and got hit with a litigation lightning bolt, guys. She was mixed up in legal bullshit with BHB because they were both assholes saying crazy things about each other. One of them pulled the metaphorical trigger and hit a lawsuit. The other one had every choice to not countersue, but she knew that if she did countersue, I'm talking about boom bots over here now, she knew that if she countersued, that she would be able to make a lot of fucking money and come out like this, some kind of hero. Well, fast forward, she quit the case, and it tells me that BHB essentially won the case. If I'm suing you, and you're suing me back, and you quit, your lawyer comes to me and says, "Hey, we don't want to do this anymore. Would you be, are you down?" And then that would be up to me. So BHB made the decision in this, the whole lawsuit thing at the end of it. She agreed. Okay, we'll let it be. It's funny, dude. They completely mischaracterized what it was. And of course, the receipts have never come that she's promised. It is encouraging to see that she got booed out of Burnt Toast chat. And that's just the fact, Jack. If you'd like, I can pull up that screenshot.
Oh, it's just something that it does. Sometimes some people can use the little money thing that's next to the chat bar, and some people cannot. So if you...
Yeah, not, hey, how are you guys doing? None of that. Just the money bar. The money bar. The Hive money bar.
You cannot. You have to go into Safari, YouTube /Queen Bee OG. I think is that how you do that? Is that, or am I saying it wrong? Hunlover, is there any way you can type out what you did or how you did it so they can figure it out? I'm not really good at talking about it because I don't know how to do it. Hold on. Once Bitten says with the $5 super, I stay in the bushes most of the time. I'm trying to interact more. It's been fun. You've made my...
I'm gonna scoot ahead here, dude. This is just lame.
Over 2 years.
She's still obsessing over BHP, dude. How embarrassing. How embarrassing for her. Dude. I guess if you smoke enough crack, your ability to become embarrassed just becomes nullified. Dulled down. I would never. All right, some dead. Dude. Woo! Fucking one crack over the cuckoo's nest over there, dude.
Sumner County is not fucking with her. They are done.
Oh man, so is it just big small brain girl? How long does this go on?
She don't like to listen.
Yeah, Brenda Sue's a fucking idiot too.
Oh, listen to this woman, dude. This sad bitch just goes up on panels to talk negatively about other people, dude. In her real life, no one likes her. Small brain girl. Fuck, dude. If it wasn't for QB, think about it though. If it wasn't for them doing this with this wretched ass felon, then they'd be out at your local shopping mall or grocery store. Let them stay at home and watch QB. It's probably better for society. My goodness.
Thing in this green hoodie person. Get out. The cops have already come out and said that they have identified.
Yes. Someone just sent me a screenshot of that. This. Thanks everybody looking out for me. I appreciate it. I would have never caught this. I don't even know. So as you guys know, she posted this. And I want to drive this point home, man, because my father isn't even in the ground yet. These motherfuckers are QBs up to this. So she scheduled a live stream for May 2nd. I know most of you have seen this at the beginning, but It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. There are no 6 secrets of my dad, dude. Where's your dad, Rebecca? Where'd Rodney go? Rodney went fucking 80 miles away from your stink ass. Your haunted ass. The bitch is haunted. That's what's going on. We're talking about a real haunted diaper situation here. That house is so haunted that Rodney took his lunch pail and ran off to the Maytag factory, never to return. Shout out Rodney. My man. Now, does Rebecca have to bear the mark of the beast? Is she being haunted by, an ancient Native American tribe? I tell you what, dude, I'm not sure, but Detective Dave is on the fucking case. Someone explain to her what an incel is. If we were gonna have to squeeze each other into a box called incel, Rebecca, it seems as though you're the one that has a difficult time finding a date, sweetheart. So, are you a femcel? Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
And spoke to the green hoodie person. Jeez. And then, like, Seth wants to come online and cry and wonder why he's not getting any help or answers on his son. This is what you've affiliated yourself with. What do you expect?
Man, that woman's fucking pathetic. I'm gonna scan ahead. Now it's just dead air.
And I think Betty was like, thought that the officer was
Oh
talking.
my god, it's still this woman, dude. Go get a drink of water, first of all. Fuck. So this woman was live for almost 5 hours on her main channel, then directed everybody over to this garbage. 5 hours more of the same fucking shit that you just watched for 5 hours. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, Betty does lie. It's crazy.
Dude, she just had small brain girl up there fucking just feeling like somebody for a little bit of time there, but it went on for way too long. Fucking 45 minutes. Dude, I share my link if anybody wants to come up, but there's no way that I'm letting somebody just sit up here and fucking talk mindless bullshit to you guys for an hour. That's crazy. How irresponsible. But she got these bitches in check, dude. They're like little worker cracks. Yes, they are.
And that officer said that she has been.
This woman's so pathetic. I'm just going to scoot. A little bit of dead air action. Wow, just dead air.
I don't know. It's weird. It's scary.
It's
like
weird.
for someone to actually have that in their head and like to think that, like.
Yeah, dude. You hear hey, small brain girl, have you heard of the shit that the crackheads cooked up in her little rotten prison cell fucking mind? Ugh, I hear you, girl.
I don't know. It's wild.
It's wild. It's always wild, dude. None of it's wild. It's mundane. Cliche. What's wild is this dead air. That's what's wild. What the fuck? What in the crocodile mouth is going on around here? Ladies and gentlemen, if you look to your right, you see...
Yeah, but Infamous, didn't she do something else? Like
you see small brain girl sitting upon a violent crackhead's channel midday. Midday on a weekday. What is she discussing? Anything except for her own pathetic life. You guessed right, folks. This is simply a distraction from being face down in her couch. When she takes that link to Queen Bee's very closed panel, something magical occurs to her. There's almost like magic in the air. You just think like glitter floating. She becomes somebody for that short time, dude. Right now, she's somebody.
wasn't there like a law firm shut down or something that she worked at because of like fraudulent activity that was going on. I thought she like her name somehow appeared in something. I don't know.
Whew.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, it's like the delusions are wild. Like,
I don't. Yes. Yes. Look at that. We fucking agree, dude. The delusions, so real. Oh, she's representing that exact statement right now, dude. She doesn't even get it. Ah.
your mortgage fraud. That's what something to do with that.
Dude, did you know that? Listen, also in my research, that trap house the QB lives in, it's worth pennies, dude. It's worth nothing. It's worth nothing. Brittany J's house is almost double the value of QB's house. Think about that. So next time you hear QB talking about your little shack and that, just think about that, dude. Double the price. Fuck. I mean, there are used cars worth more than Queen Bee's house is. What does she do with all that money, man? No idea.
Melanie, I don't know if it was like exactly that. I don't think it was that. I think it had something to do with the law firm being like busted or shut down for like mortgage fraud or something. And
There's nothing more fun than listening to some sad bag talk about what she's not sure of.
Darling says Betty did not graduate from high school.
Oh, wait a minute. Who didn't graduate from high school? Hold on a second. Let's get some context here. Small brain girl. No, you didn't. Hey, tell me you didn't just talk about someone not graduating from something. You didn't do that. Not on Queen Bee's panel. You know she's a middle school dropout, dude. How hypocritical of you. These people are bad at this.
Jobs to 3. Oh my gosh. So Darling says Betty did not graduate from high school.
Hey, ho. Neither did QB. And also, where'd she go, man? She just left you up there for over an hour now. Slanging out dope. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, Silo. That's a new name, Silo. Thank you for the Cash App. It says, keep up the good work. Thank you. Oh, I'm just getting started.
For some reason, I thought that. I don't know. Oh, yeah, seeing people.
You just left this girl up here. Dude, this is so bad. All right, I'll explain to you how bad this is. What's up, Uni? So good to see you. Uni Tonika's in the house. This is so bad because, and you can see her screen over here to the right of her in the poop chair. That's where she spends most of her time, like a seal on the beach. But instead of the beach, it's a poop chair. In any case, you can see. So right now, Small Brain Girl is communicating with chat, which is ideal, man. That's sort of how I run my live stream. I look at what you're saying, have a conversation. But when I do that, I highlight what I'm saying like this. Boom. That way, there's some context and understanding as to what the I'm talking about. You know what I mean? In this case, you got Small Brain Girl having full conversations with people that are in the comment section, but everyone else listening has no idea what the other person is saying because she's not saying, like, for instance, Deanna M's message is highlighted on the screen, and I'm going to say, now Deanna M says maybe she should get a GED, and I mean, yeah, get your GED, Rebecca. I mean, something. She needs some kind of accomplishment because accidentally getting pregnant and your first carton of Newport 100s, those aren't actual accomplishments. Despite that being all you really have, now that should motivate you to actually have an accomplishment. Finish a book, any book. Brush your tooth, empty the poo-poo chair, cut the grass. I don't know, something, man. Thanks so much for, I think that's renewing your membership. Thanks, Uni. We're all going down anyways, so I do appreciate the support. It's a whole thing. So she left this poor small brain person up there just have a conversation. It's like if you walk in, you think it's some kind of like some kind of live art installation, dude, because it doesn't make sense and it's weird and her voice and everything.
Made more money than they did so they could get approved for the mortgage, and then yeah. Your job maxing, you're doing something.
Dude, this is sad maxing. That's what this is. This is poop maxing. This is so bad, Miss Kelsey. I'm glad you understand that too. Now some dead air. Like, this is exactly opposite of the proper way to run a channel. Any channel.
It's been a week, I'm telling you.
Here it goes. The streets are on fire. This is wild. It's been a week. I tell y'all. Listen. You know something fun about this lady up here? None of this has anything to do with her at all. None of it. None of it. Not one stitch of it. She's made her entire life a bunch of other people's problems, dude. That's what her life is. That's a sad bag, if you ask me, man. It's great to have commentary, but if that's all you have is your YouTube Queen Bee commentary time and the rest of your life is sad and dingy, I mean, just do it better, man. Live a better life. Like Reality Win says, be the change you want to see.
She didn't graduate high school yet. She has a law degree. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I mean, you're sitting on a woman's panel who's just using you as an actual bench warmer, and she didn't even graduate high school, and you're talking negatively about someone. Hey, small brain girl, let me help you out. Sweetheart, that's hypocrisy.
And I guess another one of those delusions, for me is that she, thinks that,
Oh, man, not another person.
by her coming and doing a live and, talking about cases, and, makes money off of that she's this big advocate, and all this stuff. But then,
this is just garbage, man. She sounds like Clue.
And has anybody noticed?
Dude, skip ahead 20 minutes to another, fucking somebody take her cell phone service, dude. Somebody take her router, quickly. Fuck.
Oh my gosh, locked and loaded.
All right, I'm just skipping ahead.
Because someone in chat said that they know Officer Klein and that he was there.
I'm willing to bet that small town girl did not start her garden this year. She's preoccupied with everyone else's life.
So that's what happened. The guy the kid was trying to get her.
Speaking of incels, Rebecca, just a little bit of knowledge for you. I'm going to teach you something right now. Incels are guys that can't get laid. That's not me. Let me tell you that. First, let's get that out of the way. But if you're hunting for incels the way you're in the woods looking for mushrooms, then right next to you in B Tim is a perfect example of an incel. You're welcome. You're welcome.
A teenage boy who allegedly body slammed a young girl, stomped on her head on a Manhattan.
Boy, B Tim coming in hot. What the fuck is he? He gets off on this stuff too, dude. Little weirdo. Wears a nightgown most of the day.
A teenage boy who allegedly body slammed a young girl, stomped on her head on a Manhattan street in a horrific video circulating online, has been arrested. Police.
What just happened, man? What happened? B Tim just came up there and started reading vulgar, explicit violence for some reason? What the fuck is happening right now? Also, where's the crackhead at? I am skipping past that, dude. I don't want to hear that shit.
Lord,
slammed her to the concrete floor and then stomped on her head.
What the fuck are we listening to? What is happening over there, dude? Dude, they're having this conversation on a channel with the most violent person of all of us on here. This is not normal. Listen, man, what the fuck is this?
Lord, like,
And he's the boy, and then the guy said like stand right here and get away, and then she's trying to get away, and
I mean, dude, what the fuck is this, dude?
kid, like the one that did that, like I know
I think
you
he
said
was
she
14. No, I think she was.
No, thank you.
like ended. I don't know how to say it. Ended maybe Oklahoma, and it was it Vance Air Force Base, and I mean like there's nothing left.
Jesus Christ, that's crazy. Besides, I listen to like the whole. I'm hearing like
It's just straight up tragedy pimping. That's what this is. Although I don't see the super chats pouring in for this heifer, so I don't know what's going on with QB lately, dude. It seems like she's completely like lost her fucking mind. Like, and that's not, and this is like even more than normal. I'm telling you, she's just like she's completely broken. We all know now why. Ugh, so sad.
people playing damage control with the whole Turtle Boy and Karen Reed getting sued, and that definitely.
No, he's not still talking about Turtle Boy. Dude, that was a year ago. Tim, that was a whole year ago. You got to let it go, little bud.
The one who needs to be worried. Oh, absolutely. That guy is on the top of the list to be worried. 100%.
What's he talking about?
To be honest with you. In more ways than one.
To be honest with you, you can hear how weak his jaw is when he talks, dude.
Reporter, right? A journalist. Well, if you basically stating that you're a journalist, then you're basically stating everything as statements of fact and not opinion.
No, that's not what it means at all, Tim. Any American with a pen and a notepad that walks down the street and writes down anything they see can be considered a journalist under the First Amendment. They always get this part mixed up, dude. It's just a fact. That's just what it is. You don't need a laminate. You don't need. Of course, you can get accredited through different mechanisms to, be affiliated with larger media conglomerates and things like that. But in general, if you got a microphone and you're taking photographs or video or giving any kind of commentary, even if it's just walking down the street with a small notepad and a paper and a pen, noting what you see, then you could technically call yourself a journalist. It's not when you call someone a journalist, you're not saying that they work for a newspaper. It could be any private citizen, anybody in this country. I know the verbiage is fucked up. It's weird because it implies that they're sort of professional journalists, but that's not it at all. Just any asshole. And that's specific to our country here in the US. I mean, other countries have very similar things mocked up in their constitutions, but specific to us, that's true. So, I mean, I'm no fan of BHP, man. You know that. But when she makes the proclamation that, she can call herself a journalist, she can. And I know it sucks. Everybody hates that. But, I mean, she can. Just like you can if you get outside and pretend that you're being a gumshoe. Professional journalism, that's a whole different thing. Tim's a little bitch.
And that the audience is supposed to take you seriously. So when you make like misstatements and all this stuff and lies about people, you're in deep trouble. I don't know.
I mean, this is insanity. This is straight propaganda coming from this little weasel boy, dude. Everything that he's saying right now, like he's talking about, they're being against fucking misinformation and spewing lies. He's on a panel and associates himself very closely with people that lie professionally. They lie on a professional level, and all it takes to accomplish that is to be a big fucking liar and then make money off of it. That's all she is. That's all it is. Meanwhile, he's like, yeah, we're against this. We're against. Okay, Tim. You can't be against something if it is like who you are.
Fuck Karen. I don't know too much about if she's going to lose or anything, but I would be worried if I was fucking Turtle Boy. That guy is going to spend a boatload of money.
This guy's been obsessed with Turtle Boy. And just listen how sad and fucking defeated this man sounds.
I don't know too much what if she's gonna lose or anything, but I would be worried if I was fucking Turtle Boy. That guy is gonna spend a boat.
Uni says she has zero credentials, yet she proclaims to basically be Barbara Walters. Well, that's the danger of the way our Constitution is set up. It's wild. Oh, that reminds me, man. I got to show you something, some comedic relief. I forgot. Let me get my notebook. There's this stand-up comedian. He's a legend in stand-up, and I had the opportunity to meet him like 3 or 4 times actually. He's a hell of a guy. He's out of his mind, but he's a great representation of stand-up comedy, and he's out of Arizona, Bisbee, Arizona. He and his cohorts, the BHB reminded me of this. He and his cohorts have been using the city council members as time, like stage time for their stand-up bits, and it's progressing to this level where it may be perfect. It may be the perfect, like human beings doing a perfect thing. It's so good. It's so fucking good. And he calls it Kill Bisbee because he mocks it off the Kill Tony show where you get 1 minute. Thankfully, the city council, after months of being just confused about what was happening, they get it and they're getting some shine for it, for being good sports. I definitely want to show you that. It's Doug Stanhope is the chap's name.
Load of money. A boatload of money.
Money.
I think that
money
guy's screwed, to be honest with you, in more ways than one. To be honest with you,
you could just hear how weak his jaw is, dude. Weak jaw.
Kind of interesting if he went to jail and lost the lawsuit. But yeah, that's kind of crazy.
He's been wrong about every single thing about that case from the beginning, dude. I don't know how he's not embarrassed when he talks about it, but it's amazing. These people are fascinating.
I could see him in Florida, definitely, because Florida's kind of like a fucking cheaper, like.
B. Tim is in Florida. He moved to Florida when his dad passed away. Hand-me-down style. He's not a New York City boy. He's in swampy Florida in a trailer court. Little dirt bird. Little Brian.
In my opinion, well, Miami's getting pretty fucking expensive.
In my opinion,
expensive. I was about to say it's like a cheaper version of California, but then I realized Miami's pretty expensive.
Dude, there's no California in this guy's plans, dude. I promise you that. He's more of a retire in Florida type of guy. No knock on that, but that's what little weasel boys from New York do. Especially if you get a hand-me-down trailer, dude. I'm on my way, Dad. Or whatever the case may be. Little hand-me-down boy.
And everyone from New York is moving down to Florida, basically. So
this is nothing new, dude. Florida is heaven's waiting room. The same thing happens. All of the Pacific, all of the northeast of this country, everyone retires to Florida. They just do. The statistics are astonishing, dude. It's crazy. That's why there's so many trailer parks. That's why B. Tim is there. His nightgown that he likes to wear is way more comfortable in Florida weather.
Oh, does he? Okay. I just ate broccoli here. That's all the teen boys seem to have. I don't understand why the fuck with the hair, man. But yeah, B. Tim, do you watch Talk with Mike? No, I don't watch. I didn't watch. I didn't even know there was a Talk with Mike, actually. To be honest with you, Just Murray. I was watching about the David stuff.
Dude, he says honestly and to be honest with you constantly. That's a big indicator that someone's full of shit, by the way, in case you weren't raised properly.
So apparently is JLR getting a lot of views with.
So let me get this right, dude. Old Crackety Crackerston over there fucking has a 4.5, almost 5-hour live stream on the main channel, baby. Ooh, she calls her brother baby, dude. That's some Cletus and Clue shit. Anyways, she has almost 5 hours on her main channel, which is undoubtedly garbage. And now she comes to her backup channel and just has the fucking B squad come in and bench warm and sit there and just talk about whatever the fuck's on their mind, dude. She's mastered this. She's got these poor, pathetic people that got nothing better to do. They just take a link and hold her down, dude. They're safe enough and boring enough that they're not going to blow her channel up. She can be doing whatever she wants right now. Y'all are a bunch of fucking suckers. I'm gonna keep repeating it, whether you like it or not. Suckers, all of you.
The storm chasing?
I have no idea.
Let me see. I mean, someone said he.
Hey, just listen to B. Tim allegedly Google stories. Sounds like a great time. Pretend I'm in New York. Fucking da. No, dude, this is a whole bag of no. I'm just scanning ahead. I'm sorry. We're gonna keep it moving unless there's something funny, dude. We're gonna move on.
Like, Granny's lawyer sent.
Every time I press play, that bitch is saying like, man. What is happening?
That's crazy.
Probably had a heart attack. I mean,
I don't know.
I believe he was.
What's that? It says, hey, Moomin Troll. What do you mean, Moomin Troll? Queen Moomin's in the house. I mean, this is it, man. This is not an open panel because the only person there that could add people to the panel is gone and has been for a couple of hours.
54, and I heard that it
Still
was a
young.
heart condition. Like,
Yeah, they said something was wrong with his heart. Yeah.
Oh God, she's back talking about people's hearts, man. I mean, don't do that. Don't do that. You sound so unhealthy, Rebecca. You don't want to talk negatively about other people's health. Trust me, man. You just don't want to do that. That's some boomerang shit occurs. I've seen it happen, man. People manifesting shit. Just say I wish them the best, man. Keep people in your prayers. Don't be like, yeah, I heard he had a mother cocksucking heart issue. Whoa.
yeah, he was like due to go into heart surgery, but didn't.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna scan past that shit, dude. Enjoying people's pain as always at the Hive.
and Big Brother.
What's Traders?
It's another.
It's like a sim game, like you like trade places or something like that.
No, Traders is like it's on Peacock and it airs.
Oh God, listen to how this woman just said the word peacock.
Like that?
No, Traders is like it's on Peacock and it airs.
Peacock. I don't think these people are human, dude. Are they just Russian bots? Are we being fucked with?
No, Traders is like it's on Peacock and it airs like in.
Hey, Shelly in Oklahoma, you want to avoid that word, dude. It's not. It doesn't. That's just. It seems like there's a fucking glitch in the Matrix right now. Like, what is going on?
January. It's so good. It's like 3 people are selected as traders, and there's like.
She was gone for well over an hour. B Tim's learning new role playing games. Like, this is the worst.
Fucking bad. Like this is the
This shit is garbage.
funnest panel ever. And so I've been around.
What the fuck? She's obviously hasn't been on a lot of panels, dude. I've been on some fun fucking panels. Most of the time they were in the middle of the night with British people. But this is the funnest. Girl, if you think this is the funnest panel, I know some guy that will be your favorite artist.
Talking about it, and they were talking bad about Queen. So I was like, well, let me go check out who this Queen person is. And I
Oh my God, dude. Somebody, does anybody have any control over lightning? If you do, email me at centerwithsunshine@gmail.com.
was like, why are they talking bad? Like, this is the funnest panel ever. And so I've been around.
It's really not, man. I mean, is it the only panel that... I'm at a loss for words. Like, we can all agree that whatever this is that Crack Turner has produced or built over here, it's certainly not the funnest of anything. It's just simply not, dude. What the fuck?
Since however long that's been.
Okay.
What's it been?
Did he just say, yeah? Did he say okay in like a lady's voice? Hold on a second. What was that?
However long that's been.
Okay.
He said, okay. Hold on, guys. What is happening?
However long that's been.
Okay.
Okay. We got to break this down. Let me cut the background music because now we're cooking. What are these noises? First of all, it sounds like somebody was paddled, firstly. And then B. Tim talks like a little girl. He's like, okay. Why are you talking like that? And what was that? What are you doing, B. Tim? I'm telling you, man. So many of these people in these chats are just like grown men in nightgowns with their balls hanging out. Like, this is so weird. You people are a bunch of degenerate weirdos is what's happening. This woman thinks she's on the funnest panel on YouTube. Poor girl, man.
This is the funnest panel ever. And so I've been around since.
Okay, it started right there with the noise. Like, hold on.
This is the funnest panel ever.
You hear that? All right.
And so I've been around since.
Okay, what was that noise? That one. The unmistakable. I mean, okay. And then listen to his high-pitched voice for some reason.
However long that's been.
Okay.
What was that? One more time, just for scientific reasons.
This is the funnest panel ever. And so I've been around since.
What?
However long that's been.
Okay.
You guys. All right. I mean, not often I'm at a loss for words, man.
It's been like 2 years.
A little bit over 2 years.
Yeah. And then I stayed through everything else.
I mean, now listen to his voice. What is he doing, dude?
2 years. A little bit over 2 years.
What is B Tim doing? Dude, why am I the only one? Why do I have to notice this shit, dude? I'd rather keep going. Like, what is going on with this little fucking weirdo? What the fuck?
Yeah. And then I stayed through everything else. My life got really crazy with work.
Is he moaning? B Tim, back away from your queen bee emblazoned body pillow, man. Whatever you're doing, stop it.
Everything else. My life got really crazy with work and everything, and so I would just be in the background, just listening.
What's your thoughts on like the beach stuff?
This is what we've become here on YouTube, man. Well, I'm willing to bet she doesn't like beach, huh? This is so fucking mindless, man.
I have a question about that.
All right.
Do we know for a fact that she is really pregnant?
You know, some people.
Who's we? Now they're gonna wax poetically with a conspiracy that Britney's not even pregnant. Well, what do we do with these people, man? I'm serious. If anybody knows how to control lightning, dude, hit me up.
Oh,
Yes.
some people,
Just
but
showed
there's
her belly the other day.
I mean, I'm not even doing that, dude. I'm gonna skip ahead.
many pets. No.
You just have plants.
Yep.
I mean, okay, live your life.
You know what I mean? I do not like the animals. I like the plants. They don't make a lot of noise.
What? Did she just call him the love of her life? Dude, complete breakdown over there.
I mean, okay, live your life.
You know what I mean? I do not like the animals.
Beat him over there hurting himself with a cactus.
I like the plants. They don't make a lot of noise.
Meet him. How do you
Honestly, that's a prickly pear, not a cactus, okay?
your plant survive in a house that stays at 80 degrees?
It's not 80 degrees.
I thought you came on here one day and said like you keep your thermostat like at
It's unbelievable. This is a whole bag of absolutely fucking nothing, dude. Only a few more moments of this. Hopefully something else happens that's at least. Can I squeeze a joke out of any of this, dude? It's really dire straits.
80.
No. I said in the summer I don't use air conditioning
That's
okay.
crazy.
because I have a very high tolerance to, heat. So for instance, like, when I sleep in like let's say it's like 70 degrees, I usually sleep with like 3 blankets.
Well, your leggies get cold in your nightgown, don't they, you little incel? Fuck out of here, dude. He sleeps with you know what? He sleeps with 3 blankets just like a woman. Sorry. That's my misogyny for the day. I mean, what a little bitch, man. With his plants.
That's crazy. It's like
Wait, what? What did you just
114
say?
degrees.
This one's like crazy. We're being trolled, dude. These people, this isn't real, man. Get the fuck out of here. This isn't real.
Here.
114 degrees. Well, I wouldn't really. I mean, that's a little bit different. I'm talking about like 90 or like 80s. It's kind of like if it was like 114, I'd probably definitely use an air conditioner.
That's like with the heat index. It'll feel like it's 114. It'll be like 106 or 107. Oklahoma gets really, really hot in the summer.
Boo. Boo.
I don't think I can literally talk about this. Today, they are a huge part of my life. Oh, okay. But yeah. So, what's other than that? Why do you like that Trader show?
It's just so good.
Boo.
Like people in the chat have seen it, are like, I love Traders. It's just so good. I love Big Brother more.
But is it like fake?
No, it's like a game show, kind of.
All right, dude. All right, dudes. I can't do it. I mean, I'm here. I made a video. I got some top secret video surveillance of B Tim and how he actually lives his life. I think it's imperative that I share with you. He sounds very distracted in a weird way. Like he doesn't have a pet, does he? I don't know what's going on there. B Tim, you creep me out more every time I listen to you, man. I think maybe that's the number one way to get me not to even fucking review anything you say. It's just to keep doing that. Whatever that is, that'll make me stop reviewing you every fucking time, dude. It's so creepy. What a weird little boy. Let's see here. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to show you the top secret footage of Brian. This is in New York. This is before he went back or moved out there to go to Florida. Or let's see here. I think you might like it. There's a couple actually. Do you guys hear how weak his jaw is when he talks? Is that just me having ultra perception? Could be. It could be. Let's see. Vibe.
No. Video games on top of that. Also, like leaving loaded firearms in your house, 3 of them. But guess one not in the chamber is not loaded, according to Craig, his own words. So you to sit there and say that you actually superior to Laura in mothering is kind of fucking ridiculous. It is the most ridiculous statement you have ever made. But I'm glad that you basically said that if you put the information about your family on the internet and people review it, it's perfectly fine.
No. I mean, that's QB's best friend. Think about that, dude. You got a violent felon and an incel boy. Oh, what could go wrong? Hey, guys, really, what could go wrong? I got another one for you, too. Beat him exposed.
Who is B. Tim?
Never forgive the snake who hurt you, B. Tim. XX. Also, Alex announced last live she has left Locale and we'll discuss it in 2 weeks. Smartest decision that woman has ever made. I give her a lot of. That's actually a lot smarter than a lot of other motherfuckers. I'm telling you.
Crotchless pants, dude. B. Tim.
I invite you to close your eyes and picture right in front of you your best friend.
So creepy. B Tim exposed. Exposed. All right, I'm gonna play one more time. I'm gonna play my short video that you guys probably have seen already. Man, the views are popping, my people. I appreciate that. Thankfully, there's no snapping or cracking that's going on, though. You know, that's where shit gets dangerous. Hopefully, like for on a real note, hopefully QB didn't hurt anyone today, at least physically. So there's no question she mentally abused someone today, but hopefully she didn't lay hands on.
And I cannot even lie to y'all right now. That shit is fucking hilarious. And the way she fucking keeps going is even funnier. Dude, this shit is fucking hilarious.
Ouch!
That sound effect I was most proud of, and I'm allowed to be. But the snap of the finger and the ouch, it's to just really drive home the obvious, like how soaked in violence her existence is.
Oh my.
Sad. I'm not gonna. Yep. So now we know Rodney left. So that's where her abandonment issues come from, essentially. And it doesn't get any better from there. It's been all bad news for big bummer Becky. She's a real bummer. Let's see, it's 3:00. I think I'm gonna end it here because I got some plans, some shit to take care of. I need to get outside for a little bit because even though I still don't feel well, I think getting some movement might help. So that's what I'm gonna do. But oh fuck, don't go anywhere. Wait. Don't go anywhere. I want to show you Doug Stanhope really quickly. We'll end on a positive note, maybe some laughs, because this shit is definitely funny. I should have had this pulled up. I just thought of it because I remember BHB going to city council meetings. And it's very funny how they have taken the whole kill Tony aspect of you get your name pulled from the hat, you get 1 minute. Well, if you go to your local city council, you can also get a minute. I don't recommend anyone does this, especially if there's actual business at hand there. But at the same time, this is Bisbee County, Arizona.
County of Cochise, State of Arizona. It's being held on Tuesday night, April 7th, 2026 at 7:07 p.m. in our council chambers. So with that, I had a lot of call to the public. So we're up to 3-minute clock and we'll just start here at the top.
I know there's a lot of tension, a lot of talk about the fair building. I want to bring back 2 months ago when I was up here again speaking to you guys about 30 Main and the asbestos problem we have with asbestos being blown all the way through town.
If the city looks at this like their predator is going to close in on a free gift, it's not, because the board has a responsibility. If they're going to give you a building worth $500,000 or whatever it's worth, they need to receive $500,000 back. It's not a gift.
I don't know. I thought it.
Doug Stan.
Oh, here he comes. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I didn't remember. I saw a more abridged version of this.
No.
Hello. Hi, welcome. A lot of you guys mentioned tension in the room, which I didn't know there was tension in the room because I'm not familiar with the topics, but I'm glad you're back in the hood. I deplore the Pledge of Allegiance. These are my producers of the podcast. They're us.
I mean, I truly, I don't mean to poke fun at like local government, but like, don't do this unless you got a real good plan. I've seen other people do this with like various degrees of success. I've never seen anyone hit a home run like Doug Stanhope, and he's one of those guys, man. He could live in LA, he could live in New York. He's got plenty of money. He's an old school, rough, gruff, chain smoking stand up comedian. That's all he'll ever be, man. But he has gained great success in that, and he chose Bisbee, Arizona instead. And by George, he's going to enjoy it. This guy is fucking a legend. Let me explain something to you. I know many of you don't care, but this guy is such a fucking legend that anytime there's a stand-up comedian within a few hour driving distance of where this man lives in Arizona, it's like always a party at Doug's house constantly. I mean, he's perpetually immature. Everyone's always welcome. He's a strange fucking character. I dare say akin to Hunter S. Thompson. Of course, Hunter S. Thompson was far more popular in the media, being that he was a media personality himself, actually. But this guy, same vibe, man. The same fucking completely off the chain, but like a purist of stand-up, but also irrational, drunk all the time. Just a real character. A real character. Doug Stanhope.
Australians. And they're like, pledge of allegiance. Do I pledge allegiance to the flag? I don't know. It's very confusing. I'm here to bring a little bit of levity in my allotted time. As you probably heard in the scuttlebutt at work, that my estranged best friend of 35 years, the owner of Chuckleheads, did this crazy murder-suicide thing where he went and killed tried to kill his ex-wife, killed her.
It's actually true.
Father on her birthday. Chuckleheads. Oh, I'm sorry. Affordable housing is not as funny as this. But what it did, it left a gaping hole in the comedy community. I know this is an artist community, but comedy is kind of like the stepchild, excuse the R.
Hey, Kansas City, good to see you. We're looking at stand-up comedian Doug Stanhope essentially performing in a venue. I mean, he doesn't have to hire videographers, even though he's got a couple there with him. I mean, you could just FOIA the fucking camera footage afterwards and you can do your whole bit. I do not recommend anyone do this. Do not try this at home, but do enjoy it because it's a fucking home run. It's a home run.
Word, they're a special needs stepchild of the arts, where a lot of comics are now, there's a gaping hole left. The same gaping hole that was in Matt Becker's head when he took his own life in the comedy world. And I tell every up and coming comic, hey, get as much stage time as you can, wherever you can get it. That's how you exceed in comedy. And then I realized, oh, shoot. You get 3 minutes.
Look, there's the clock and everything. She's a little bit entertained. This one's just like a matter of fact, and this one is just like motherfuckered.
It's timed. Every Tuesday, every first and third Tuesday, we're turning this into an open mic until you change the rules. There is a comedy show called Kill Tony. It's the biggest comedy thing. They sell out Madison Square Garden where a comic can just get his name pulled out of a hat. He has 1 minute. And they travel from Los Angeles to Austin to do this.
It's true. It's true. And I found, of course, I've been familiar with Doug Stanhope, I think even longer than Kill Tony. No, definitely longer than that. I was late to the Kill Tony party. I came in, I don't know, year 6 or 8, somewhere in there. I can't say for sure. Still listen to Bill Burr's Monday morning podcast every week religiously. I still listen to Tom Segura and his wife, Christina Brzezinski. They do a podcast called Your Mom's House. Although I listen to that less often, I still listen to Tiger Belly, which is Bobby Lee and I guess his ex-girlfriend, Kalila Kuhn. I love stand up so much, dude. It's almost like I don't want to tell you guys how much I like it because then it'll ruin it. But yeah, this is Doug Stanhope. He's a maniac.
Kill Tony show. I implore every comedian on your way from Los Angeles to Austin to stop by every first and third Tuesday. Don't worry, Mr. Budge. They call you a lame duck, but I've never seen you smile more than 28 seconds. I've talked to the next mayor at the farmer's market, and she's all aboard with this. Yes, they sell out Madison Square Garden.
Oh, that is the mayor. He's there laughing. He's like, I talked to the next mayor at the farmer's market.
Comics on your way from LA to Austin, Texas. Come by and do Kill Bisbee Council. If you can make them laugh, gee, God love you. Thank you.
I mean, how cool, dude.
Let's have some fun with the council.
Let's go.
There's just a little bit more. I want to show you another one right quick. Just give me a second. So this has been a thing. This has become a thing. Kill Bisbee. I'm sure they're going to change the rules, but before they do, I just hope somebody doesn't ruin it. You know what I mean? Inevitably, somebody will ruin it. All right, here it goes. This lady that goes up, she's a regular on his normal podcast.
I'm going to leave. I'm going to go short because I know up and coming, there's a lady who's going to show you how to fold one of those pesky fitted sheets that baffle us all. Thank you. Back to you, Council. Thanks for your time.
Just as a side note, we are going to YouTube with our channel starting next month. So we're working that way. All right.
It's funny of them. What a perfect time to promote your YouTube channel, Mayor.
Right. Amy, you're up.
Play to the crowd.
Not sure how this is city.
Amy's been battling and kicking cancer's ass, by the way. I know that from watching the other podcast.
Related, but maybe we have sheets.
Think of the bed pad.
What's up, Wise Angel?
That's the way I do it. Cut the room. That makes no sense.
She's still got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Can you fold a fitted sheet?
You know who's been walking on that floor.
42 seconds.
I think it's called Birdie in Pink or something like that. All right, moving forward. Is this Carla boy? Carly? Carly.
I am a little nervous. I'm Carly. I'm Carl Steven Tagliasella, aka Carly Boy.
Look, now it's so funny that Doug went out of his way because this is all his crew. These are the people that hang out on his, I don't know, property, I guess you would call it. I'm telling you, man, if you're looking for a strange American character to look into and see what's up, he did this thing where like he agreed to have his home, which is full of drugs and alcohol, as the training ground for the local fucking sheriff. So they did this whole mock raid, and he and his friends played as actors in this training that they did, and he put it on YouTube, man. I've never laughed so fucking hard in my entire life. I mean, it's so fucking funny, dude. It's so funny. It's like he does this podcast leading up to the training exercise, and he's like, he's like, oh fuck, I just realized that they're actually going to be drug dogs here. How am I going to hide my shit? Like, it was the funniest thing ever. And all true. That's how the guy lives. Out of control. But that's what I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for being here. Fuck you, Queen Bee. We learned about QB's dad, Rodney, who abandoned the family just to go down the road and make washers, man. It's a real sad state of affairs. If she doesn't take the photo of my father down, then we're going to learn more about Deborah, her mother, who still lives in her hometown but wants nothing to do with her. You know how she always says, oh, their family want nothing to do with them. She's fucking confessing. She's confessing. Lunatic asked for a link. I'm leaving right now. I'm wrapping this up. But the link's been pinned the whole time. Let's see. Maybe we'll come back on Charlie and screen snipe that heifer just for some laughs. Because that's probably a lot more fun than talking about how sad her childhood was. But hey, man, cat's out of the bag. We have a better understanding of what we're dealing with here. Some Freudian shit. That's why she's such a mean, demanding person. And yeah, if the photo of my father is still up tomorrow, then we're going to learn more about Deborah and then ultimately Kari Jo, her aunt who raised her. So, I mean, it's a bummer, dude. I get no enjoyment out of this. I have found that, I found the root of the problem. Aside from the fact that her home is the trap house that was handed down to her is built on burial ground of Native Americans. So there might be that. Yeah, well, I mean, it seems like the YouTube shutting down channels is happening in big ways. So it is what it is, dude. We got to shuck and jive. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you guys later. Possibly on Charlie. Make sure you're subscribed to Charlie. Keep sharing my shorts and videos, man. That one yesterday really popped off. Like, I'm pretty proud of it. I like it. Yeah, man. Ball's in your court there, Miss Turner. You do. Hey, life is full of decisions. You make your decisions, and everyone else makes theirs. You know, that's how this whole fucking thing works, man. I'll teach you a lesson. Like if nobody else is going to, I'll show you what the fuck it's all about, man. You can't just stomple all over people and think it like you're a victim of something. Nah, bitch, not gonna happen. Too many good people around here that I refuse to allow you to. I won't sit aside while you just sit around and hurt people anymore. You know, it's sad. It really is sad that your father abandoned your family, man. I do feel some sorrow for you, but that ain't my fucking problem. I promise you that. I'll talk to you guys either later tonight or mañana. Actually, probably not at all tomorrow. I got some actual physical things to do. Let's see here. I'm going to hit you guys with my normal outro. How about that? Let's see here. Take care of yourselves, guys. Take care of each other once you get that done, you know? There we go. There it is. Video. All right, guys. I'll see you either later tonight on Charlie or Monday. Let's see here. All right, guys. Take care. Sinner out.
You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So put your hands up to the sky and live your best life, alright. Don't just let it go by, just try, oh my. Got only one life, got only this time. We gonna get it right. You gotta let go of those who don't belong in your tribe. So cut the bad out of your life. Yeah, do it one time. You gotta work till you're winning. Yeah, take control of the system. When you invest, it's addicting. No time to rest, let's go get it. Not gonna stop till I'm finished. Not gonna drop to my limits. Deep in my chest, I'm inhaling. Believe in testing and failing. You gotta flip everything in your mind. Take the limiting thoughts and turn them into your why. Prove to yourself you're worth it. You deserve it. Push past all the hurt and find your purpose. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so don't let go. make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, give it all your best. Yo, never gonna stop, no way, no. Yelling out, hey, yo, headed to the top on our way, yo. You gotta make change, yeah, there's gonna be a little pain, but nothing's worse than staying the same. So light that flame, put the work in, go claim everything you want in this place. It's time to go fast, know that energy is all cash. You could get it all if you never give up, no slack. Headed to the top is a mystery, your own path. Never gonna stop, no, you got this, never go back. I know it gets hard, you gotta love it. You gotta recharge with what you want and think of your dreams. Get that energy to go and get everything. Let's go. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, so don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best, give it all your best.
If I put my mind to it, little buddy, you know I'ma do it all the way. Roaches hate I'm making moves, I listen about as much as I can tolerate. From here on out, we cutting out the people who don't contribute to winning. Raise your glass to everybody who was here from the fucking beginning. Yeah. You talking about toast, I'm talking about bread. Talking about gross, I'm talking about net. You hold the false hopes, folks is overdressed. Folks is so possessed over clothes and hopeless sex. You acting funny, flashing money, dog, you racking up clout. I got cards, look at them charts, look at them racking up miles. Look at them packing a house, all the way down to the south. I got a house, I got it all figured out, none of you goofies allowed. I'ma live like a cannon off safety. I'm on a win streak, baby, you gon' hate me. You gon' hear me coming all the way. I've been thinking little differently lately. I'ma tell you the truth and they gon' say things, but you gon' hear me coming either way. If I put my mind to it, little buddy, you know I'ma do it all the way. Roaches hate I'm making moves, I listen about as much as I can tolerate. From here on out, we cutting out the people who don't contribute to winning. Raise your glass to everybody who was here from the fucking beginning. Hey, yeah. My crew filled with hustlers, you could ask them. Hard-working, intelligent black men. I got lawyers, I got offices, plural, I'm an employer. I copped a brand new whip and I'm an enjoyer. Bruv, I'm moving with exuberance. Fuck the game, pass some military grade lubricant. Who did me from all the haters that they really mad, bro? Rapper super Michael Jackson bad, no dad joke. I seen big homies turn to jealous homies, turn to little homies. I know the deal, you a hater, just be real, homie. Hold your breath, clench your fist till your hands hurt. Careful, all that jealousy might turn to cancer. I imagine you somewhere in a camper, crying like, why my prayers unanswered? That's life, dog, ain't that about a bitch? Psst, let me tell you something, I won, I'm rich. I'ma live like a cannon off safety. I'm on a win streak, baby, you gon' hate me. You gon' hear me coming all the way. I've been thinking little differently lately. I'ma tell you the truth and they gon' say things, but you gon' hear me coming either way. If I put my mind to it, little buddy, you know I'ma do it all the way. Roaches hate I'm making moves, I listen about as much as I can tolerate. From here on out, we cutting out the people who don't contribute to winning. Raise your glass to everybody who was here from the fucking beginning. Yeah. Hey. Look, 99% of everybody I came across in this fucking business didn't think what I've achieved right now was possible. You dumb fucks. And I don't want to seem hateful or spiteful, because, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually kind of happy right now in my life, and a sore winner is the worst, right? You know what I mean? But I got a long list of motherfuckers that can suck my dick!